Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? It's hard. This YouTube gig is not easy. I hope you guys are doing okay. If anybody wants to join me on the show, I'm going to drop the link. Talk about some wristwatches. I don't know. I am a bit disillusioned with the hobby. The whole the Omega has really annoyed me. This new caliber 321, guys, watches are getting really expensive. With my AD closing down, I don't know. I don't know what the hell to do. Time's just kind of going slow, really slowly. It's January. It's actually today's the 5th. On the 10th, I have the lecture, the Casey Neistat lecture starting to learn a little bit more about videography, making vids. And yeah, we got Rick. Rick,
Hey man, how's it going?
I'm surprised you don't have an echo. You're not wearing headphones,
No echo. I got a
but there's
quiet
no
one here.
echo. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. So tell me the story about this 321 business.
Ah,
I
what
missed
did you?
part of it. I tried to catch your show earlier, but
Yeah, listen. Omega has really pushing the boundaries of what is like reasonable, what makes sense, and what doesn't make sense. And this thing is just insane. So they had the Omega 321, right, in
yeah,
steel,
yeah.
with
You're
the
right.
321 movement. So here they basically re-release it with few minor kind of changes, right?
Yeah.
They make it out of gold, solid gold, right? Okay. Then they make what's it called? They make what is it? Obsidian? Yeah, wait, no, onyx dial. Okay.
Yeah.
They also fill this website. Their website is not working. They also fill, the bezel, the numerals on the bezel with enamel. Okay. Then they put like engraving on the case back of a seahorse. The what's it called? What do they call it? They have a name for this thing. It's a It's not hippopotamus. It's a hippocampus. And they put the micro extension into the clasp with a
And
3-2-1 movement, and
you
they
hate
want
this.
they put it in the fancy box, and they want 81,000 for it.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a bad.
Holy fuck! I mean, equivalent. Like, there's only one other watch, like a sports watch, right? So they priced it basically to compete against a platinum Daytona.
Yeah.
Right. So this is because platinum Daytona is actually even cheaper. Platinum Daytona, I think it retails for 75 or 74. Let's actually double check.
I think it's 78, by the way.
Maybe because they raised the price, right? There was a
What does it
price
say on
hike.
the website? I don't think it ever said on the website, but I know
Oh,
they were 78 last year.
let's just double check. Yep, price on request.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 78, right? So they priced it to compete against a platinum Daytona. I mean, gee, and it's not even platinum. So they have a platinum, right?
Yeah.
Caliber 321 for 60,000, but that comes on a leather strap.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though. Would you buy it
Mhm.
for 45?
The caliber, this one, the
Yeah.
white gold.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I think actually it's worth a little bit more than
Okay.
45, because let me show you their range. So what else they have? We'll go to Speedmasters, right? Go to Is it? No, it's not even a heritage model. Let's go to a Speedmaster Moonwatch, and what you'll see is that they have white gold. This one right here. Now that is 45,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a full white gold. Actually, it's the same Canopus gold.
And it's a 3861. This is a 3861, right?
This is a 3861.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If you think about it, oh, hello, Wizard. Welcome to the show. We're thinking about these prices. What would be the fair price? So look, so the white gold with 1861. So think about what's the difference between 321 and 1861 on steel in steel. It's like a 7,000 difference. So I think the this current model should have been priced 55 because it's also got enamel dial and enamel bezel and obsidian dial, whereas this has like a silver dial, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Okay.
point.
So fair price would have been 55.
Good number. Are you seeing a lot of, because I know you have a good relationship with ADs in New York. Are you seeing the 321 in steel at your AD?
Yes, actually, I was. Well, no. 321?
Correct.
No, those are not for sale. 321 is only available to like VIPs.
Yeah.
When I was at the Omega boutique with Chris, what happened was I asked them if they have one 321. Actually, they pulled out one from the cupboard from the back. They said a guy had to buy basically a platinum, not this one, not this platinum, but platinum with rubies for to get the 321.
Funny. My AD.
Hello, Joe Kramer. Hey,
What's going on, Timmy?
hey, we're just we're out of ideas. We're talking watches.
Oh, that seems
What's
normal.
going on with you?
Oh, not a whole lot, Timmy.
I'm disillusioned with Omega. I'm disillusioned. Tim Remington, lot of an antiquated movement too. Legendary but antiquated. The 321. The 321 is antiquated. Yeah. It's and also look, they kind of ruined this thing. This is unnecessary.
Yeah.
The engraving on the back with the sapphire eye. What do you think about that?
It looks very longa to me, right?
Longer. I don't know who does usually engraves their backs like this. You can't see what the hell. You can't even see the movement. The beautiful movement has been ruined by this engraving.
Grand Seiko kind of does the same thing, don't they? They
Even,
don't
even
engrave, but they
Paddock just did
put a
it to the
stamp.
5711.
Yeah, Paddock.
Tiffany one.
Yeah. Tiffany got a bit of an printing on the back. This is engraved, but
Same shit.
yeah. Same shit, different
Different smell.
different thing. Yeah, I mean, this is completely unfair pricing.
88,000.
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna buy it, but I almost get. Oh, by the way, so I had a viewer. So my prediction was Wizard that this is going to go double retail. Okay. Yeah.
Wait. So you're saying 160 for this watch?
Yeah. On gray market. If Omega plays it right, to look what they did with the Snoopy. You know what they did with the Snoopy? Snoopy actually sells for like 50 grand,
35,
maybe even more.
40.
55, 40. And that's what is a $13,000 watch, right?
Yeah.
No, I think you meant 35.
The old one
no,
goes
it's
for
55.
50, 60. The older
Yeah.
one.
Sorry. Didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
The new ones now, one sold in Europe, 52,000 euros. They're being released, but within 5 years, though. You have to wait for that silver Snoopy.
Yeah. So look at this. So they have one. Look at this for 30. Okay. There's 36, 30. Okay. There's one
60,
for 50. Yeah.
52.3.
Yeah.
There's another one 60.
See, here's the thing. Try to get one. You're not going to get one under 40, 50 grand. They're just, they're like there for bait.
Yeah. But you know what they did with the blue, with the silver Snoopy, with the 50th anniversary? When they released it, I swear, what they did is they leaked one onto the gray market to go straight to the great market. And it appeared like day one, as soon as it was released, it appeared on David SW for 35,000. And since then, that initial pricing, it set the prices until now.
Yep.
You know, that first drop. And so if what I think they'll do, they'll leak one of these. They'll put it on David SW or BQ watches or who knows who, and they'll tell them put this for 160 or 150 or 130. Okay, and that way the next time someone buys it, they're already like, oh, because everyone is always checking the gray market. Everyone is always checking the gray market.
Interesting theory, Tim.
Yeah, that's my conspiracy. Yeah. That's the timwrite conspiracy there. The Tom E. If the case is aftermarket, the dial hands are a swap, crown are aftermarket, and diamonds are CVDs. The movement is covered with aftermarket. Is it a factory watch? So basically, if everything is swapped out, and wait, the movement is converted and aftermarket. Is it? No, it's not. It's not, Tommy. Sorry, Tommy. It's not. It's only, man. It's after. At that point, it's not even. It's not even a watch. It's like almost a Franken. It's a Franken
I'd
watch
say
at
yeah,
that
it's a
point.
Franken watch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we got a term for that. A Franken watch. There you go. But yeah, Rick, tell us what you're wearing.
AP 15500.
Okay, let's see it. A quick wristwatch check.
Sorry about that. I'm bad.
Ooh, is that a black dial? Looks like a black dial or a gray.
Black dial.
Black dial. Very nice. Look at this, Ricky. No, where'd you get that?
European Watch Co., Boston, Massachusetts.
European Watch Co., Boston, Massachusetts. I was hoping that you got it in New York.
No, it's a very good company. They're a very nice company.
Really good. Yeah, good.
You got to negotiate with them though.
And they're pretty easy at doing it. I mean, they work with,
Well, because they raise their prices a little, so they know you're going to do it. So
yeah, I found it would be pretty well priced compared to the market, to be honest, on everything. I mean, and they've got a lot of inventory as well.
And they sell very fast.
I think this was a while back. I think the list at the time was, I think 43.
43.
What's that?
Which watch?
15500 is, because I bought it gray, right? So I think they went 43.
They're 52, 53. What color?
Black dial 15500.
They're 53 to 58,000 today.
Today, yeah. This is about, I think it was about almost a year ago, I think.
2 years ago?
No. Within the last
Within the last year, probably.
Yeah.
Within the last year, yeah.
It was a stickered and 2021 card, and I mean, perfect condition.
Wow. What's the size of your wrist?
I don't know. Just over, let's see. It's pretty well. I think 6.5. Not too big. I'm kind of a skinny guy.
6.5. Well, because my wrist is 6.5, and I'm dreaming about that watch someday.
Oh, yeah. It fits really well. I mean,
no, it's a great watch.
Yeah.
That's
6.5.
38 mil, right?
It's a 41.
No, 41.
Oh,
41?
41?
Yeah.
So, okay, so I actually was curious about the 41 back in the day until I heard Tim Moss would say it runs like a 44. Do you find his statement to be true, or is it out of
Tim Moss
line?
He's kind of a thin guy, right? I mean, like he puts his hand up, it kind of gulfs his whole arm, but no, I don't.
No.
It wears.
It's got a little spread, but it's not that big.
No, and
so
then
41. I think it wears like a 43, no?
Yeah, about 42, 42 and a half.
Those top two lugs,
yeah,
they do not fold down like this.
No,
they don't fold down flat. They flare out.
Yeah.
Like that initial lug, it just sticks out. But like I tried, that's why there's two, right? There's the 15500, there's the 1450. That's 37.
Which is 37.
Yeah. Now, some people say, well, that's the ladies'
no,
size.
It's not.
But I disagree. I think, listen, there's two versions. And actually, I'm not even sure. I think
they make a ladies, which is a 28.
Do they have different movement, or they have the same movement now?
Sought after.
Good question. I think the 41 has a unique movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 37 uses the 4130, the previous what is it, 15?
That's correct.
Okay, yeah, the 4130 is what's in the 37 mil. Yeah.
Yeah. I think definitely the 15500 is the one to get, I think, because of the new
Definitely.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the micro adjustment. I wish. Hello, Cameron.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, and we got
Yeah, but
David
don't
H
forget, AP
confirming
has
that
a full link and a half link. So that's how you adjust it exactly to your size.
And once you get it fitted, it fits perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to actually bring them up on the screen
I
here.
think the Wizard has one, don't you? I listen
Yeah,
to a
it's
lot of
15,500 gray.
Gray. That's right. Yeah, you
The
said you're.
gray dial. Oh, look at this. And I want the white dial. I want the white dial, guys.
That's the easiest one to get.
Yeah, but I
No,
think the white dial is more expensive than the black dial right now.
Really? Oh, you mean
Well,
on the
they-
gray
they
market or where?
increased.
Gray market. I saw it on David SW. Yeah, I'm gonna pull my phone out, but I don't know if you could see. I'm really bad with this camera. Sorry about that, but
Oh, 1 second.
yeah, some.
Put full screen.
Yeah, it's 51,000.
Oh. Well, you know what? That might be because of how old they are. One
Yeah.
could be older than the other one. Stickers, condition.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that it's because of the color. So I
No,
wouldn't.
blue 63,000.
Well,
Black is number 2, gray is 3, and white is the last one in the price range.
Yeah, the blues. I saw a listing for the blue at 72.
Yep,
I mean,
75 was sold just before Christmas.
Oh, we got a super chat. 03 just RX, $5. Good evening, fellas. Thoughts on the new Omega Seamaster 300? Fuck with that reference number 3. Okay, you guys talk. This is gonna take me a year to type in.
Is this the one on the rare bird?
Rubber. We love rubber.
Rubber?
I love the. Oh, okay. 1 second. If I entered it correctly, then it's this one right here
Oh, that's the
with the lollipop hand. You know, I think actually the viewers love this watch because it's broad arrow.
yeah.
It kind of looks a lot like the new Speedy that was just released. The
Many
lollipop
people
hand.
like this. Yep.
Huh?
Many people like the lollipop
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, and the fact that it doesn't have a helium escape valve.
Yeah.
This is just absolutely kind of stunning. It is a stunning one with a sandwich dial.
Didn't your buddy Birbinghart say this is his favorite Seamaster?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
You know, there's actually 2 versions of this.
Yeah, because somebody asked him what color he liked.
Yeah. There's one with an arrow hand, I know, and there's one. I think the other one, the arrow hand, would be the 1957. I think let's see here, 300. I think it's 1957. Yeah. So you see it. There's also this one. So you can see it. Well, there's actually 3 versions. Never mind. There's 3 versions because this one got just this hand and painted dial. So let's separate them here just real quick. We got 3 versions here.
The thing is, like
Whoa.
the Railmaster looks really close to this as well.
Yeah, well, tell me, what do you guys think? David H
Well-
says, I do not like the lollipop, but like the watch otherwise. So what do you think about this one? Now, you see, I'm not a huge fan of this because of that polished center ring. You see, this one with the lollipop hand doesn't have that ring.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and also this is a sandwich dial versus a painted dial. So each one, and you can see that the 12, 9, 3, 6, they're painted, whereas here they're loomed. It's like, is this good option? I think it's a bit expensive. What is this? A 6,700. These things are not cheap.
Pull up the bracelet, Tim.
The bracelet, it's like your standard Seamaster bracelet with but looks like an oyster.
Yeah, it looks better. I think it looks better than the other Seamaster 300 bracelet.
Why
Yeah?
do they call it a
Oh, by
coax?
far.
The movement.
Yeah.
So this is a coaxial movement, whereas this one, it's got probably the old movement.
Yeah. So
It
this is
is
probably like
closed
the
back.
8805, right? The 8805, right?
Yeah. The coaxial. That's the George Daniels escapement. George Daniels' coaxial escapement. Supposed to be without lubricant. It doesn't need lubricant. It still needs rubber. You still need to use
Rubber?
the rubber, but you won't need the lube. Actually, let me do it again.
What do these retail for?
Well, there's this one for. Well, let's see here.
Let's get
See,
the
the-
bright look. That bright
yeah.
like super ocean. I already see that.
There's a lot of different. And see, look, there's also this one. I think this is the latest one. In blue, you see, it's got the arrow hand.
Yeah.
Right? So there's so many different options here.
I like the blue
Oh, we
better.
got another super chat from 03 Just a Rex, $5. Trade my Omega, first Omega in space, Speedy, for this Omega Seamaster 300. I have a Daytona, black ceramic, and BLNR on Jubilee.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good mix of watches. I mean, if you've already got a Daytona black ceramic,
Yeah, it doesn't really need two chronographs, right?
yeah,
I was almost bought the Omega, first Omega in space.
I did buy it. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good bracelet. It's good. You know,
No, Omega, first Omega in space doesn't have bracelets. It's on a leather strap.
Leather.
oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
you're probably talking about a different one. It's only leather. It's only leather. Yeah, but it's gonna make a really nice collection because Daytona is a chronograph. BLNR, that's his GMT.
Yep.
And he's got this thing. But the question is which one? Because there's so many options that it can make you go crazy. You see, there's the lollipop hand, there's the arrow hand, and then there's the needle hand.
Let's say go blue. It's a good mix of the three, right? The BLNR is going to
Go
have the
blue.
black and blue, and then the Daytona black's all black. with a little
Well,
bit
which
of
one
red.
would you go for? Look, see, there's blue with the lollipop. You see this one with the lollipop,
Yeah.
and there's blue with the arrow.
Ah.
Ooh.
Which
The
one has
lollipop is the latest generation. So David H just clarifies. So the lollipop, I guess if we open this one up, this is gonna have a closed case back. Let's see here. It's just,
Yeah.
I would
let's
go
just
with the
make sure.
lollipop.
Oh
It
no,
just
it's
seems
still
more
got.
cleaner.
It's a
It's open.
coaxial. Okay.
That's got to
Very
be an older model, right? The one you just clicked on.
Sean W. $2.79 super chat for use Speedy under 7K. What movement is best?
3861 Hazelite. That's under 7, right?
Speedmaster? Yeah, Speedmaster. You have to go under 7K. The
Hazelite.
3861.
Yeah.
Or 1861. You can go cheaper. 1861 is not. There's nothing wrong with 1861, to be honest. I think.
3861's pretty accurate,
Yeah,
if that's your thing. I mean,
I think I mean, under 7K. Yeah, definitely. It has to be 3861 or 1861. Do not go for the coaxial Speedmasters. Do not go for Speedmasters reduced. Do not go for anything else.
good point, Timmy.
Okay, that is really important.
What do you
The
guys think of
difference
the?
between the 3861 and 1861 is that 3861 is the new one, and the 1861 that's the old one. The 3861 is just a little bit better. It's got the new bracelet. It's got the new dial. It's just improved. Whereas the 1861
1861 is actually pretty valuable nowadays. A lot of people weren't exactly thrilled with the new model, so they went back to the big box. And
Yes.
personally, I don't think you can go wrong either way. It's just preference. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people want the big box now back in their rotation.
And I'm not an Omega expert here, but can you define what you mean by big box? I imagine there's somebody else watching that doesn't know as well.
Yes.
Big
the
box is just
new-
literally that. It's just like they give you an oversized box with all the manuals and the commodity, the coin, and shit like that. As where the new one kind of got slimmed down, which I kind of prefer the slimming down the package. But you still get what? The coin. Timmy, do you still get the coin?
yeah. No,
yeah,
no. The new
stuff?
one, you
I
don't
didn't
get
get
the coin. So this
I
is the
thought I
big
did.
box. You
Okay.
see, you get this. It's a paperweight, I think.
Yeah, it really
this
is.
coin. You get the loop, and you get the box with all the goodies. It looks like this.
The question:
It's just
what the fuck is paper?
If you saw in the comments, someone said the milking would have the nipple back.
Wizard. Hello.
Sorry.
You got the echo there. The echo.
Yeah. I shut it down.
What do you think about the big box versus the small box?
Well,
to me,
the silver
box-
Snoopy comes with the small one, so look at it that way.
To
I'll
me, the
just show.
box does not matter too much.
Well, the cool
It
thing
only
about
matters to speedy collectors, nobody else.
yeah, actually, I mean, honestly, the I think the newer box is better because it comes with a travel case. Let me just show it to you guys. Check this out. So this is the
Yeah.
new box, right? It's small.
Yeah.
It's half the size.
Yep.
And this interior thing where you put the papers, right? It comes out
Yep.
and makes it transform into a mini box, so you have a travel watch basically with you.
Zenith does the same thing on their 521s, I believe, on their packaging, right? Comes like in the same like little miniature travel box inside a box.
The what?
I believe the Zenith Defy has the same thing where they'll have their watch inside a box, and then you basically just take it out and it doubles over as a little travel case.
I know Breitling does. Breitling does that.
VC also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay. I remember when Cars and Chrono bought his. They made him like a custom, like almost like a Goyard looking travel
Yeah.
pouch. Yeah. But I prefer. I don't like the big box because if you have a collection, then where the hell are you gonna keep all the freaking boxes
In your attic,
That is true.
in your attic? You need to have an attic to begin with. I mean, look at this. Isn't this this is more elegant box, in my opinion.
Easier to
Would
store,
you-
put it
would-
that way.
what do you guys think of the dark side of the moon?
Gimmicky.
Uh,
I do like the
with the
movie.
yellow stitching.
Yeah,
Uh,
versus
too
this.
big. It's actually bigger. It's like 44.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You need to have bigger wrists. So that's the even Gatsiet giant boxes are a pain. I'd much prefer more compact box, easier to store. This smaller box is also the watch is a little bit more expensive.
I mean, who at the end of the day is going to argue about boxes? And I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. 1861861 has been in production for the past 50 years, whereas the 3861 is an upgraded version, coaxial escapement, meta certified, upgraded hairspring, mainspring, and superior technology. There
Oh,
you
Joe,
go.
what do you think? You were the one who brought up the 1861.
Oh, I mean, like as much as I like the Speedmaster, I'm pretty much indifferent with Omega's line just in general because
Yeah.
most of their stuff doesn't fit me. I mean, I like Omega, and if I had the risk to pull it off, yeah, I probably would get the new Speedmaster versus the old one. But yeah, I really don't have an opinion on it nowadays.
If I was to buy one, I think I would go for the old one. Mr. GMT, $2 super chat. Stay sexy, gents. Thank you.
Wait, could you zoom in on the dial on the Speedmaster?
Yeah. There we go. Timepiece Mickey 3861 is master coaxial anti-magnetic meta certified plus minus 0 plus 5 seconds a day.
Yeah.
A little bit more power reserve, 48 versus 42 from the 1861. The cool thing about both of them is they're manual winds, so the power reserve doesn't really matter because you can always top it off in the middle of the day.
So a couple things here.
Yeah. Okay, he had somebody come in. Look, I think what was the price difference actually? 7,600 versus Omega 1861. Let's see.
So that price is over
It's
retail.
like 5.
Yeah, I think retail on that 7,150 or so.
I think that there's a $2,000 delta between the prices. So one is the new one is $2,000 more expensive on the secondary market.
Tell you what, the bracelet's really comfortable. Though. It's a very
On the new one?
yeah. It's an easy to wear watch.
But you know what the benefit of the old one is?
No.
For the old one, you can get the upgraded clasp and you can have micro adjustment in the clasp. Whereas for the new one, you still can't have bracelets with the micro adjustment.
I hear you, but the lugs are so small that once you get it tuned in, you just never. I never even think about a micro adjustment.
Mm.
I don't know. This is my thought. I mean, the oyster bracelets are
I'm obsessed with the micro adjustment, so I'm just
Tim,
nuts.
Hey, buddy.
Would
Once
you
you have it, like
how
you
much
want it on
business
every
you doing,
watch.
though?
would you ever
Sorry?
buy a Speedy, Tim?
Yes, I was hoping to get a Speedy in some near future. But I gotta tell you, this new 321 has really shitted me off. Like, just I gotta be honest. It's just it annoys the hell out of me that they would. This is kind of like Omega slapping in the face all of the enthusiasts. Because Speedmaster, for the longest time, Speedmaster, like when they released the Edward 321, right? I thought, wow, that is just expensive. 14,000 for that steel watch, right? They're competing with Daytona.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, that's a lot of money. But over time I thought, okay, fine. I accepted it, because of how limited it was. But this is just straight up scam. This is scam. This is 20,000 overpriced.
Oh man, I'd buy it for half that though. I mean, it's simple tachometer, white gold, 321. I mean, it's got a lot of things going for it, just not at 80,000, man. You could
You
you
can
get
buy
it-
it for half that when the person that bought this at retail is done with it and tries to sell it to Wizard, and he chops the price in half on the gray market.
Wizard, how much? If someone saw, are you on the lookout for one of these?
No.
You wouldn't buy one for the
Yeah,
retail
but
price if someone sold it to
for
you for
over
81.
retail, no. Well, they could go up to 150 grand. So I don't know what to tell you.
But you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait and see how much it's
Well,
gonna retail.
if I want one retail, I can get it at retail.
You can get one at retail already.
Yeah, Canadian, which is a lot less money. It's probably 16 grand less US here
Oh,
because it's 25% difference on the money.
huh.
The
Because
exchange
for
rate is crazy today. Americans make so much freaking money. That's why they shop here.
they're wild. They're freaking wild.
Yeah, if you have to spend 60 instead of 80, how do you like that and have the same watch?
Yeah.
Where's here again? Where are you from?
Look,
Canada.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
Canada. Check this out. So for this money, I would just get the paddock.
Yeah, but can you get what boutique?
Can you get the paddock? I think it's not the end of the world. I think these paddocks are available. You just ask them. You do a bit of a
You just have to
rigmarole.
join the
You can get it.
Illuminati, basically.
Hmm?
You just have to join the Illuminati to get this.
The joy.
paddock.
No,
Not
but
that
it sells
paddock.
under retail. I think it sells like a
You
little
can
bit
get
under.
it retail a few pennies below retail.
Yeah. It's not impossible.
Not
Tim
like a
Remington.
Grand Top.
1,220 yen. The 3861 is a superior movement. And those newer models have an aesthetic difference as well. Step dial, done bezel. What does he mean by done? A dot over 90 bezel. That's for those who don't understand, that is the little tiny detail here. If you look at the bezel, there's a dot, right? You see the tiny dot at the 90?
Yeah.
See where my mouse is? So the dot over 90. So I think they on the 1861 they moved the dot. Man, I mean the vintage enthusiasts, they pick up on the littlest details.
Of course.
Bezel.
Oh yeah, you were the three things I had about this Speedy line that I completely don't understand for the money is the Speedy is so not legible. It's hard to
Mhm.
read. These freaking numbers are so small.
Yeah.
The glass is easy to scratch.
Yes.
It's barely waterproof. What
Yeah.
exactly is somebody paying 6,900 for?
I'll tell you what they get.
Enough?
Your AD will invite you to a what do you call it? A speedy day where you get to go drive around in cars if you own a speedy and buy a speedy from it. So you get that.
Oh man. Like, I went to the Omega boutique and this lady tried to sell me the Dark Side of the Moon. She said that she would throw in um I don't think it was even free tickets. It was something to do with the PGA since they're like a partner. I didn't even know that they were a partner with the PGA. Like Omega's marketing like completely sucks,
Tell you what,
to be honest.
I do like that
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon phase though. That looks pretty good. I mean, it's
It does.
a little bit more intricate than your typical moon phase.
Yeah, but like I think the Dark Side of the Moon, that's for like speedy collectors.
Yeah.
It's not for
That case is ceramic on the dark side of the moon, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Black one, yeah.
But the 1861 is a perfectly fine movement too. Can't go wrong either way. So basically, I mean, for $2,000, you get a kind of a better watch in a sense. You get a better watch, but you pay that extra $2,000 premium. Is it worth the extra 2,000? I think some would say it is. I'm a fan of 321. Own a vintage piece. It's a legendary, but it's an antiquated movement. Low beat, product of its time.
So when the
Yeah.
4861 comes out, it's gonna be better because the bezel next time is gonna be actually legible, right?
Well, here's the thing. Like the modern 321 is probably it's almost perfect. The only thing it doesn't have is the micro extension in the clasp. If the 321 had the same clasp as this one, I think the modern 321 would be the perfect speedy.
Tim, you
Now,
know
why is it not automatic? Not automatic and it's manual.
Because that's the point of it. Because you want to have like open movement. You wanna like there's like advantages to having a manual wind chronograph. No, it's less parts, right? There's less chance of failure. Also, if you're going to space, as they were going, right? At zero gravity, it's not really going to wind. Also, if you are not moving a lot, then automatic could be not for you. You know?
Like if you
If
died
you
or
want all
something.
that updated stuff, just look at the Speedmaster 1957 trilogy. It's almost. I mean, it's obviously a cheaper version of this. It's got the updated clasp on it, where it even micro adjusts a little bit. The only thing is, they're hard to find and a little overpriced.
Tim, do you know the finishing differences between the Ed White and the new 3861? Is there better finishing on that piece that they're asking double, what a 3861 would be?
The finishing on the difference between the Ed White and the 3861.
Correct. Yeah, the steel Ed White.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of finishing difference.
Really?
The dial is it's a little bit, it's just touch more complicated. It's sapphire versus ceramic. I'll bring both of them up. 1 second. Heritage. 1 second.
I've been wanting to just see one. I mean, I've
Yeah.
not even seen one in person.
Yeah. No, there's also bracelet. There's a significant bracelet difference in quality of the bracelet. It's very, very unique bracelet. On the 321 compared to the 1861. Tim Remington, 610 yen. I'm a fan of 321. Own a vintage piece. Actually, I actually had a chance to handle the vintage 321. It's very, very nice. Unfortunately, the case back is closed, so you can't really see the movement, but it doesn't really matter. It's just it feels really, really nice in the hand. Let me show you Speedmaster, and
I like this one on the left.
Yeah, that's
the 321. Yeah, that is like a perfect watch.
It's smaller. I think it's what, 39 and a half?
Yep. It's small. This is yeah, it's like 39. The other one's 42.
I like the indices.
Doesn't have the. Let's see. Okay, so here's the. Well, this is with the. Oh man, let me bring up the one with the sapphire back. I pressed on the wrong one. It's antiquated, low beat product of its time, guys. Let's see.
Because
Okay.
most of the speedies are acrylic, right?
No, there's two versions always.
Wow.
Not always, but there's two versions. Like there's no two versions. There's no acrylic 321. But there is
Timmy, does the
acrylic.
roommate eat melonas?
Melona. What is a Melona? Show me.
The Korean one, man.
Melon. Never had it.
Banana,
It's ice cream.
strawberry, taro, melon.
Never had it.
Your wife doesn't eat this.
No.
It's the biggest dessert for Koreans, like a ice cream popsicle.
Never tried it.
like-
Never.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Didn't
Tim
even know.
Remington. Tim Remington. in
Never
the
seen
chat-
that thing.
Tim
Sorry?
Remington knows. No, so saying Tim Remington in the chat knows a lot about these. He was talking about the lugs, a little bit more curved on the lugs, and then Wristwatch Holic was talking about the way the movement is done. So I can see the
So-
difference you're talking about.
So if we just look from here, right? So you can see number one is the bezel difference, right? So one's got the ceramic, and the other one is it was even hard to say from here. I think one is sapphire, the other one is ceramic. I think actually this one's like sapphire or ceramic.
There's-
It's hard to say. I forgot. Anybody remembers? But there's difference because this one has got. I think this is ceramic. Yeah, this is ceramic, and it's actually this might be even aluminum. Actually,
Aluminum.
right? Yeah, the 3861 still got the aluminum. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see it's matte. So sapphire versus aluminum, right? The finishing difference is the bracelet. You can see the bracelet is way more complicated on the 321. It's got polishing on the outside, brushing on the inside. It's also very thin, very elegant. There's actually, the movement on the 3861. Sorry, the bracelet on 3861 is not bad either.
Hey, so
But-
didn't Showcase get one of these, and then he got it, so it was the greatest chronograph of all time, and then he sold it like a month later?
No. He got the Daytona Panda.
Yeah.
And then he sold it. He said, like, oh, I get it, but it was overhyped. Somebody offered him $6,000 more than he paid. He got rid of it. But
So he
3
kept
to
it.
1, he's never selling 3 to 1.
Ah, okay, I had it wrong. Okay.
Yeah. The 3 to 1, I mean, it is, in my opinion, it's almost perfect. The only problem with it is the clasp. That's it. It's the clasp. If it had a micro adjustment in the clasp, it would be perfect. But as it is, it doesn't have it. It's just,
Hey,
it's
Tim.
good, but it's just no cigar.
Would you trade your Panda for 2 Ed Whites?
Why do I need 2 Ed White?
I'm just curious. I'm trying to fit where your love of the Panda fits in with these chronographs here.
Yeah, like I don't think I can. The problem for me and my love for the Daytona is because it was like the first chronograph that I saw. It's not. This is good. Like if I had this one first, I think I would keep this one. I just I'm not a flipper at heart. I wouldn't be like flip. I think one chronograph is more than enough. How many chronographs can we have? The hour markers on Ed White go all the way back to the minute track, like the original. Let's see here.
Is the caliber 321 hard to get or something?
Well, it's a column wheel chronograph. See, it's got a column wheel, whereas the 3861 is a cams chronograph. It's a little bit less complicated. Daytona is also column wheel.
You know, ever since you got
hard to
blasted,
get the 321.
Say it again.
Is the 321 hard to get?
3 to 1, yes, it's hard to get. It sells new, as you can see here, for 14,000 on the gray market. It goes for like 22 or something.
Oh, wow.
Tim, I was saying your chronograph knowledge increased ever since you got blasted about the 7750 Valjoux.
That famous 7750 incident, yes. And so actually, 3861 got a lot in common with the 7750 because they're both cams. They're both cams chronographs.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. You won't. Yeah, and Alex makes a really good point. You won't get 321 without purchase here. This is probably the 321 was when Omega released 321. Was their also when they started playing the AD games. It was their first piece that you had to have history with them to get this. Okay. And that's why it's so hard to get.
Unless you're Diego, you can just walk in.
They also said, unless you're Diego. Well, listen, when I was after a small conversation, I mean, they play it like they don't have them. I mean, they have them in the store, but it's for their VIP clients. They're just waiting to give one to someone. Like, look, Tim Remington has been on the wait list for 321 forever. You know,
I'd be curious what else Tim has bought.
I mean, Tim has a incredible collection. He has a lot of pieces. He's like a wristwatch enthusiast. One would think that he deserves one.
Man, I would be so frustrated if I was waiting so long. If I bought a lot of stuff, I don't really like waiting. I'd rather just get it myself.
Yeah. Well, look, I think getting the 321 on the gray market is not even that bad. It's actually like playing AD games for 321 is not even worth it in my opinion. Seriously, I mean, you're gonna spend more money
driving to
look. It's 21,000. I mean, is that much?
All things considered, no, because by the time you figure in taxes and everything on a retail
look,
store,
there's one for 20. Look,
so $5,000 over. That's not terrible.
That's not bad. You can grab it now because think about it. It's almost for 20,000. That's a bad girl now costs 25,000.
Fucking stupid.
The prices are ridiculous, And there's one for 20,000. Wait, is this? Yeah, it is. Ed White, new 2021.
How much do you think the dealer will give you if you go to sell it?
It's always like
probably 18.
Value. Not a little under.
Look, there's one for 19 in Poland. 19 in England. In UK, there's one for 19,500. 20,000, guys. I mean, that's not the end of the world. Kenny said, Kenny, they killed Kenny. 20K for Speedy. Fuck me dead. Well, 20K. How do I feel when I saw that the new one in white gold costs $81,000? It's ridiculous. It's a bit actually. It makes me a bit sick. Even think about it.
Why?
That they want so much money for it. 81K.
It's white gold, right?
So you could get a AP 15500 and an AP offshore diver, and probably still have money to go to dinner in New York after, up to 81K, right? Like,
yeah,
it's like which one are you? It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, think about it. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Got to tell you guys, this thing. I think. Listen, I think actually this is actually quite cheap. People say like this is Tim Remington. Tim, maybe you know what? Maybe just grab it on the gray market.
Do it.
Fuck the wait. No.
Fuck the wait.
Pavel says I might actually pay 20K for Ed White. No way. I'm buttering up the Omega boutique here. Yeah, and like Omega, they really play hard to get. Like the guy, think about it. There's no way it was worth for the guy who bought. So I was at the Win, right? At the Win, I was there with Chris, and the guy bought Omega Platinum with rubies. It doesn't even show up.
Wait, I kind of zoned out there. You talking about this guy bought a Bust down Omega or what? Or what's
Yeah.
this now?
So this guy bought like one of these,
I
like
like
that, like this one, but blue. I guess it was sapphires. So a guy bought. Where is it? The fuck is it? It was like this. Yeah, it's like 50,000. You see? So a
That's
guy
kind of
bought
cool.
this thing right here, but in blue, to get the 321. Hello, OC. Welcome back.
Good to be back.
You know what I think, Tim? I think you
Yeah.
should sell your Cermet for this 321.
I think I should
No.
sell
It's a
Sermon.
terrible idea.
No, let's skip that.
Aw.
And it'll help the collection, balance it out, put a Omega in there.
He's trying to get sponsored by Rolex.
No. I can't sell the Sermon. The Sermon is a perfect watch.
You already have the date sub already.
Exactly. If anything, I might sell the date sub. That's why I'm wearing the date sub, guys. Alex, 20K is not bad. Retail for 321 is 14K plus tax. Waiting time 1 to 3 years from Omega Boutique. That's with a decent purchase history.
Nuts. So Tim, you have the date sub, the black ceramic, and the Cermet, right?
The date sub right here. Yes, this is my first watch. This is when I went to get the Daytona, and they told me, buddy, wait list.
Yeah,
And they sold me this because I heard about this one.
that's the 6
Archie
digit,
was
right?
spruiking this.
Yeah.
Huh?
The 6 digit. Yep.
Yep.
Right?
The old one, the 40 mil.
So Tim, when you
If I
bought
get the
this,
Cermet, I'm dumping my 40 mil.
when you bought this
See?
sub, was it trading over retail if it was sitting in the case when you bought it?
The sub?
Yeah.
No, it was actually selling $500 on the retail, on the used market.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And Hulk was selling $2,000 on the retail.
Whoa.
My God.
Yeah.
Why would you consider buying it?
Well, I didn't know. So when I got it, I didn't know about the gray market. 2 months later, when I found out about Chrono 24 and started looking for watches, that's when it's like things have started coming together. And I realized how kind of blessed I was to be on the wait list for Daytona, because but at that time, the Daytona was like 19 or 18,000 on the gray market. It was basically the same situation like this we have here. Think about it. The 321, the 321, that's a watch that at retail costs 14, but resells on the gray market for 20. So very similar to when I got my watch. David H. No, that's a terrible idea.
Does that green stick out in an annoying way, or do you like it? Is it
On the Cermet?
Yeah.
You know, I like the Cermet because I actually think it's either you go no date. If you go black dial, you should go the no date route. But then if you go the date, go the limited edition route. Either the Kermit, the Hulk, or the Cermet. Because it just makes it,
I
if
think
you
the
already have
Cermet
a
has
date.
a nice balance of black and green. I think that's what makes it not as offensive as the Hulk. As where the Hulk's
Yeah.
just a giant green blob right in your face.
Ew.
But you know, the Hulk is kind of cool because it is so different. It will look really good in the collection, I think. Like if you have a collection, 10 pieces, instead of having, you know, like
10 black dial watches that all look the same.
yeah, you have a Hulk, and Hulk is just something different. Tim Remington is the legend of today's live stream.
There he is.
Completely sponsoring the live stream on his own. This is incredible. Thank you so much. Huge shout out. I can't wait to see Tim Remington live with Marcelo. He's gonna join Austin Daniels, Tim, and Marcelo. They're gonna do a bit of a live stream, and we're gonna work on something. Actually, when I go to
Wait,
Japan,
when is this?
well, I don't know. It's like this week. It's coming this week. I'm gonna make sure to actually when I go to Japan, we're gonna go. We're gonna go 4 of us: Austin, Marcelo, Tim, and me. Marcelo's gonna lock the door and just fuck us in there. You didn't see that?
I remember that. I remember
That's what
that.
Marcelo said. This
I,
is what he
um,
does to his best clients. This is what he does to best clients.
I send Kelly a message. I'm like, yeah, I heard Marcelo, shot his shot with you. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I heard he said this. He's like, oh yeah, it totally came off way wrong. She just had to laugh over
He
it.
missed a whole bunch of words in there. It was supposed to be like we're all gonna get fucked up. We're gonna drink a lot, but it come out
Man,
completely
say-
wrong.
say what you
Tim
want.
Remington, 1,220 yen. I'm a Speedy fanboy, but 20K is too much for Speedy. Ooh, I mean, it's not yet. I think like 50K and 80K, that's way too much. But like if you think about it from time and point perspective, right? If we freeze frame this moment in time, I think 3-1 is going to be more expensive. Maybe it will go to 30K in 10 years. So maybe if you can get it from the AD, 100% grab it from the AD. Okay? If you already have the relationship, they already promised you, then boom. What Omega is charging MSRP for 3-1 is already too much. Agree. Because the class. And he has the original 3-1. See, when you go into the AD with the original 3-1, that gives you a lot of leverage that a lot of other people don't have. And he's got time. So
Will the hot sales girl know what a 3-2-1 is?
I mean, if
Yeah.
they're selling Omegas, they're gonna know. Yeah.
a lot of those salespeople, they never even seen the 3-1 because that's like the manager has it. So Omega Boutique told me they only produce 3-1 movements 1,000 to 2,000 per year by Omega master watchmakers. This movement used for all white gold, platinum, and steel. It's very limited production. There you go, guys.
Does my Omega Boutique told me hold the same weight as my Rolex AD told me? Because if that's the case, that's not really worth much. But
Listen, I think getting one of those 3-1s, buying a Seamaster, and let's say a doggy, or maybe to get 3-1, to get on the wait list for 3-1, you probably have to buy a Constellation, a
Those things are
2-1
ugly.
Constellation,
You're gonna have to buy like 10 of them.
a Seamaster. I mean, this guy that I'm telling you about, I don't know what he looks like, but he bought one of these fucking things. I mean, you have to be out of your mind.
It looks good. It looks better than the 3-2-1 in my opinion.
Because you don't know anything about watches. I'm sorry.
Jesus, Tim.
No, I'm sorry. I had to say it because this is completely incorrect. Because, the only Speedmaster that's worth buying is the Speedmaster Professional, not some moon phase with a date at some weird position. You know what I mean? Like, come on, what is this? It's a moon phase on a Speedmaster. It's automatic. And you know how big this thing is? This is like 44, sorry. It's like a 44 watch. It's platinum. 44.25. It's massive.
It's unique,
Realistically,
though.
yeah, it's probably a 45 mil because Omega
Yeah.
tends to run one size bigger than what they list.
Yeah.
In my experience, anyways.
So this 3-2-1, wait, yeah, the 3-2-1 thing. Can you only buy that thing at a Omega boutique, or will authorized dealers sell 3-2-1
Yeah, any
as well?
authorized dealer. No, it's not a boutique exclusive. But the Omegas, they're going into like, are they going into boutique? No.
Yeah, they're
still-
They're attempting to go boutique only.
They're trying it. They're giving it their best. Kaslowitz 3-1 is waste of money. Get a regular man on. Actually, let's actually do this. Let's see it.
I kind
Which
of agree. For the average person, the Speedmaster Professional is a perfect watch. I mean, if you're really a deep enthusiast, I can understand why you'd want the 321, because of its original movement and heritage and shit like that. But I think for the average person, Speedmaster Professional is just fine.
I'm gonna put three options.
So Michi, if you were to buy the
1861.
regular Speedy, would you go to the AD and buy it, or would you buy it online?
So when I bought mine used at a Rolex 80. So, but I suppose if I were to do it again, yeah, I'd probably just buy it from the Omega dealership.
Okay, so this is what I put in. This is a question. This is a question in the poll. We got 90 people watching. Guys, answer this poll question. And this is really actually, I think this is a fair way to access it. Because which Speedmaster would you go for? Okay, and there's three options: 1861 for 5,000, 3861 for 7,000, or would you go for 321 for 14,000 if you had to also wait 2 years? Okay, so there's that it's time plus money. Okay, so check it out. Let's see. Vote, guys. I want to see people vote. Let's see it. We got the Humble Pine. I actually like this Speedy Master Moonface. Fuck me dead. If you zoom way into the moon face, it shows the boot printed on the moon. Google it. Really? Holy shit.
Tim, you don't know style, Tim. This is style.
That thing looks
I don't
ugly.
honestly.
It looks ugly. The red one didn't look so bad. But
Here's the
this
thing.
looks
Here's the
fucking
thing,
ugly.
though. It's not
The red
about
one
style.
is
You
better than
understand?
this one.
It's about
I'll be honest.
horology, and this is a horologically incorrect watch.
Yeah, the red one looks way better. Yeah, that one.
Omega Speedmaster. Let's Google this.
And this might be rare one day, and you might want it, Tim.
No, I would never want that watch. I'm sorry. Let's see. Is there actually a boot? Boot. Let's see here. Oh shit! I think he might be right. I don't think the boot was that big though. Let's see here. Here we go. Where's the zoom? Oh snap! You see that?
Yeah,
What is it?
that's cool.
You see it? That's the moon phase, and they printed a boot
I didn't know that.
where Neil Armstrong first stepped on the moon. There you go. Wow.
I mean, it's a nice
They
touch. I'll
do.
admit, it's a nice little detail.
Yeah, they do cool shit like
Cheesy.
that.
It's cheesy, guys. Admit it. It's a bit cheesy.
Gimmicky. Yeah.
What's gimmicky is the Snoopy with the space capsule going around the moon or whatever. But that's cool. I mean, those things are cool. Yes, they make too many versions, too many variations, but for the Omega collector, there's something for everybody, and that's what what they're trying to achieve is something quirky, something different, something semi-unique. They've got the Tokyo versions, they've got the Olympic versions, they've got so many different things that just to people like us, maybe that were more Rolex focused, where we're very much bending over and taking whatever Rolex gives us, and we're used to that kind of domination. This seems like, oh my god, domination from from Rolex. This seems like, oh my god, they're catering. How come they're doing so many different things?
Well, to be honest, though, with Omega, they're like a bad restaurant, right? You can always judge a restaurant by its menu. If it's a book thick, the food's gonna be shit. That's kind of my viewpoint on Omega. Their catalog's so massive, it's just, why even bother? It's kind of the reason why I never bought Omega, even though I wanted Omega first before Rolex. When the time came to buy an Omega, I got lost in the catalog and said, screw it.
I mean, we like to think about Omega isn't a small independent brand making these watches, in a basement somewhere. It's 500,000 watches a year. These guys are a conglomerate. They're part of the Swatch Group. They're a big company. It's all machine made. They're cranking them out. You gotta hand it to them for coming up with all these different variations in the first
Oh
place.
yeah, they are a part
They're
of the Swatch group. How long does
pumping,
it take to?
dumping.
Oh.
Hmm? Oh, one second,
How
one
long?
second. Humble Pine, $20 super chat. Only thing that would make it better is if Snoopy was running on the moon with with a 007 dog collar. Fuck me dead. It's gonna be a micro print. By the way, here's the thing. If Omega ever hires, you guys know that lady who does micro paintings? Did you see this? Let me show you something. It was let me show you. I think it's a joke, but man, these guys are insane. It was the reverso
Pull up T and
micro
tickles.
paintings. Let me show you this thing. There's this. They have these. Where is it? Get these micro paintings, right? And reverso. You see that they got a micro painting, and it's like done by hand.
Wow.
So when
Yeah,
Omega,
these go for thousands of dollars.
now I just know once Omega gets their hands on an artist like this, they'll make the you see because but like you see they Reverso is a serious brand. They do serious paintings. You know what I mean? It's class. It's class. It's class.
These
Pure
are also
class.
very limited, right? They only do like maybe what
One of
4 a
one.
year?
I mean these. Yeah, it's one of one. I mean I don't know how much they're paying this lady, but it's like millions.
Hmm.
This is so hard to do. There's only like
This is the part.
there's like 2 people in the world that could do it or something. Anyways, you just know this is like enamel paintings. Yeah. You just know that if Omega hired, they would have them paint. They would have this lady paint a Snoopy on the moon or something ridiculous like that. Just make
Snoopy
mockery
in
of
like a
the
tuxedo.
art. Sorry.
They're gonna paint like Snoopy in a tuxedo, like posing like James Bond.
Yeah.
Yo, oh my. Yeah.
But this is some crazy
Since
stuff.
since Omega is a part of the Swatch group, how long would it take for you to get your watch back from service if it's going with every single other Swatch in their service center?
Yeah, that's a good question. I went to the boutique in Seattle. It's not. I remember it not being as long as like a Rolex service, and it was also
Mhm.
just like $500. I mean, it's a pretty cheap
that's cheap.
service.
Omega's not bad. It's the servicing is great. They have great service. I heard today that actually Breitling has an excellent service because they have a service center here in the United States in Connecticut, I believe.
Oh,
It's
I
pretty
thought
cool.
Wizard said that Breitling's like service is like $3,000. It's like something expensive like that.
Breitling?
Yeah.
No.
No, he was talking about one of Archie's AP watches that he needed to have serviced, and he mentioned that figure.
Frank Phillip, Omega Marketing did a great job. Got people off Rolex and Tiffany Blue Paddock. Think about it. 2 days and we're still talking about it. Yes.
The Tim Wright show is on its 9th consecutive hour of
We're
all
going
Omega
to
all the time.
squeeze. We're going to squeeze every last juice out of this Omega conversation. I don't know. Listen, guys, it's actually not really my show. It's your show. You guys dictate what we're talking about. If you guys want to change the topic, it's as simple as a super chat
Question.
away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Humble Pine just mentioned that his AP for service about the same cost as Rolex service. Curious what AP that was. I mean, obviously a non-complicated, right?
Dropped off my AP for service, and it's about the same as the roll. Oh, he had the 15400.
Yeah, so three-hander. Okay.
Yeah. Boom.
Timmy, was it you said like the code 5711 would be someday collectible, or whatever the reference number is for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Code. Yeah, because actually,
because nobody wants
know,
the damn thing.
nobody wanted it. Yeah, when they came out, it was ugly, and I think it was on purpose. They made it ugly on purpose. Because like AP, they're independent brand. They're independently owned.
That's a bold strategy, Tim.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It is actually this. It's kind of clever because there's just so many colors that you can have in repertoire, right? So if you come out first with like a really sexy, desirable color, like steel and blue, right? Then everyone will want that one. And then if you later you release like rose gold with some champagne dial, right? Then that one will never sell because everyone will know that, oh, but the steel blue exists. I want the steel blue. I don't want the other one, right? But if you do it in reverse, you release the ugly one first. The good one doesn't exist yet. Then what happens? There's going to be people who are like, oh, I like it. Because when you have choice, you'll always go for the more beautiful one. And there's just so many, like, these are watches. There's just so many options that you can create. And that's why
So
actually
Tim,
now,
let me understand this correctly. One of the most prestigious brands, sought after brands, decided one day to wake up and say, "We're just going to shit out a complete turd. It's going to work." That's your logic, Tim, right?
it's exactly right. That's exactly what they did. Yeah, and it's a genius marketing strategy. Because what happens is that it's like look at all the Rolexes that are extremely valuable. They were the turds in the time. At that time, they were the dogs, right? Like the Paul Newman dial, Daytona.
Tim,
That was unsellable.
don't create conspiracy theories where they don't need to exist, right? It's a very simple explanation. The AP is very Royal Oak dominant. They don't want to have all their eggs in one basket. So they said, hey, look, we'll come up with something like a dress watch. So they took the chronograph movement from the Royal Oak chrono. They put it in a dress watch. It was misunderstood at the beginning. They made some tweaks over time. They changed the mid case. They changed some of the dial colors, and it's doing fine now.
I don't think it was
No,
misunderstood. I think they
no
actually.
one-
I
no
think
one
It was an
intentionally-
attempt and it missed. It was an attempt and it missed, and that's that.
no one intentionally creates an ugly watch. It's a nice looking watch. Okay, it missed the mark a little bit at the beginning, but look at it now. That one is fucking beautiful. Okay,
This looks like a Michael Kors watch.
when
the
they
first
first
one.
released it, they really made sure that it's as ugly as possible.
oh my god, no, they
Seriously.
didn't. The reviewers and the reviewers and the enthusiasts didn't know what to make of it, and they were confused and they panned it. But now it's grown on them over time. Just like, by the way,
No. Now it's like
Yeah.
way better. The newer editions. I mean, look, like they released the freaking what's this one? The
It's only been 3 years.
yeah,
It's only
the
been 3
Aventurine
years.
dial. They really pushed.
It's
They
all
really
the
made
same.
some.
It's all the
They
same.
released the blue dial. At first, they had like the purple dial. Like, what the hell? Why would you even
Of
make
course.
that?
But they can't come out with two colors. If they came out with black and blue, it would be
burgundy.
boring, right? They have to
Right,
come out
but
with a bunch of different.
But they didn't make the blue dial until they first released the burgundy. First, they made the ugly colors, and then they made the colors that people really want. And that was by design. They're not stupid.
God, that's not by design. Nobody says we're going to launch the ugly one first.
Exactly.
Oh, I think they did.
Head office just said
I
launch it. It's ugly. Launch it.
And so, and also, what most people don't realize is that, like, as Humble Pine points out, actually the chrono movement, that it was first developed and put into the code, and now it's found in the new Royal Oaks.
There you go.
So those older undesirable codes, they have the first
same
iteration
movement, and it's the same movement as the new Royal Oak chronos that everybody loves.
Yes.
They do look better in real life. The boutique lady that sends me these texts with these code 1159s. I mean, they don't look bad when you get a real picture. Yeah, it's like it doesn't like.
There's some things that are off. I don't like the ones with the 12369 Arabic numerals on them.
You
I
know
think
this
those
one.
don't.
Humble Pine's got one of these right here.
Yeah, that one looks
King.
better than most. But the
Wild
ones
color.
with the big chrome or whatever,
Yeah,
or
look at this.
silver numbers look weird.
Wild colors.
These are fairly big too, aren't they?
Very
Like
experimental.
42 millimeters.
They're thick too.
It's a dress sports watch. It's actually a sports watch that looks like a dress watch.
Yeah, I think that's the better way to throw it.
Yeah. Aussie expat Tim should have got the two-tone. I know, right? I made a
Hey.
mistake. It was
No, you didn't. Didn't you say that because you didn't want anybody to get in line to get the one you really wanted? Wasn't that the story?
well, there was it was a miscommunication. What happened was when it was first released, day one, I went and got on the wait list for the Steel. Then in that first week, I started realizing how amazing the two-tone was. I went back a week later and got on the wait list for the two-tone. But these wait lists, they just scribbled it on paper or something. They just keep it in the back of their mind. And so what happened was when they got the shipment of the first Explorer 1s, they just called me and they said, "Hey, we got your Explorer 1." And I'm like, "Yes, it's two-tone." And they're like, "Oh, it's Steel." I'm like, "Oh, F." And they're like, "Well, you don't want it? We thought that this is what you want." I'm like, "Oh, remember I changed it?" And they said, "Oh, yeah, that's right. And they said, "Well, we don't have two tones. Like we only got the Steel one. So if you want the Steel one, this is the first shipment. This is the first Steel Explorer 1 in New York. If you want it, it's yours. If you don't want it, we don't want to pressure you into buying this. We want you to be happy. So if you want to wait, we'll probably get the two tones next month." I was like, "Fuck
You know,
that! I'm
Tim's
not
like,
waiting
oh,
another
twist
month."
my arm,
Yeah,
give me to buy the Steel one.
yeah, I'm not waiting. And actually, that was really good for my YouTube channel because those videos for the Explorer 1, they're really hot. I actually have to make another video. Y2K, 5 Singaporean Dogecoins. Tim and the panelists. Thoughts on Louis Erard La Sportive chronograph? I have no idea what that is.
I just had a Bobby Google it. It looks like a 7750 movement. I don't know who the hell Louis Erard is, but it just looks like a steel casing around a 7750.
Shoot.
Hey, Tim, you want to know what one of my Rolex predictions is going to be for this upcoming year?
Tell me.
It's going to be the watch nobody will buy, but I'm pretty sure Rolex will shit it out. An all gold, yellow gold Air King. That's what it's going to be.
All gold Air King?
Ew.
Yep.
Full
They're
gold
gonna take the
Air
ugliest
King?
watch and they're going
You're
to try
nuts.
and make it hot.
That's an outlandish prediction.
Yeah.
Hey, they
You're
made
nuts,
a two-tone
man.
Explorer. Why not an all gold Air King?
Fuck me, Dad.
That is out there.
Yeah.
If anything remotely close to that happens, you win a prize.
You know what I think
You know,
about?
really close. Didn't showcase there was going to be a two-tone Explorer 2 white dial or something like that. That was pretty crazy too.
A lot
Hey,
of people predicted Explorer 2 stuff. We'll see what happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I think about this watch?
This reminds me of a Din.
Listen, I think this is a shitter, man.
This reminds me of Seiko.
listen. Just add, don't buy this. Don't buy this. Save your money, and it's just $1,500 away from the Speedmaster. Like you're almost there. I mean, think about it.
No, there's no logical
Amiga.
reason to ever buy that watch.
No, I think there's a place
It would be a
in like somebody
crime.
like this collection. This can probably
Yeah.
put that to good use.
Look! Just get this one right here. 4,000. It's 1,000. You're 1,000 away. Just get this heavily used and abused Moonwatch. Let's just go. You know what?
Wait, how much was that last watch?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. It's 3,500.
3,000. Anyone?
It's a 7750. I'm
Buy a
sorry.
Seamaster or something like that. I don't know.
Just get a Speedy. at that price, look, there's one
No,
here,
you know what? You could get
United States.
you can get that 41 millimeter IWC IW38881 for like 5,600.
You can get Black Bay. You can get Tudor Black Bay, 58
You
for
get a
that money.
Hoyer
That's
Monaco.
Hoyer Monaco is 5,000.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This right here, this is not a chronograph, but that's a solid watch.
Tim, pull up the IWC 38881.
1 second here. Okay,
Wait, what
thank
is
God
this
that
one
he
called?
took it
A
well.
Louis
Thank you
Airrod?
for the upvote, guys. Make sure you hit the upvote button. I would really, really appreciate it. It helps out tremendously. Tim, I dare you to bid $4,001 on the pink watch box. Man, that was
Yo,
like
nothing.
playing Russian roulette. Jesus
There's another
Christ, that
super
was
chat.
scary. Super chat, Tim Remington, the legend of of tonight's live stream. 2,440 yen, Japanese yen, guys. Good watch talk today. Gotta get back to work. Catch you later, Tim. I love Tim Remington, guys.
He's good.
Need to catch up with Austin Daniels. Austin. By the way, Tim Remington also got the white Panda Daytona, guys.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This guy knows his chronos, huh?
Yeah,
Rolex.
Rolex, please. Where's my
This one
Rolex?
right here. This one. This Louis Airrod La Sportive.
This is a shitter.
Honestly, I would rather get $100 bills in this amount, 35.75, and wrap it in weed and just smoke that shit in $100 bills.
Yeah,
and buy
spend that
this.
money on weed instead of this watch. This is
I'd rather wrap the weed in $100 bills.
I'm not sure where that watch is even sold. I mean, I've never been
Exquisite timepieces.
No.
You probably have to pay it in with a wire.
I wonder how this person found this watch.
This is that watch shouldn't. Can I unsee that watch? I want to unsee it. I mean, for that money, you can get respectable like Seiko. You can get a Grand Seiko for that money. You know what I mean?
Don't buy Grand Seiko.
I'm just saying
Don't
it
buy
would be
it.
way better than that
Yes.
thing.
I'd rather
There's
buy that
actually-
watch than the Grand Seiko.
You actually IWC
Those aren't
pilot.
even sold in the United States. That's how bad they are.
Yeah, let me see. Pilot
they don't even-
Probably
chronograph.
sold in like Colombia or something.
Hey,
they
look
don't
at
even have-
this.
They're sold in Europe.
That's what I was
Guys.
telling you.
You can get IWC for that money.
Exactly.
It's
So-
the same
so there's-
movement.
There's a
Same
newer
movement, but a
version.
It's got that
respectable
big
brand.
crown, Tim, right? It's got that big crown you can grab a hold of.
There's
Well,
a
this
new
one's got a
version.
not that big, but yeah, that big crown. You can really wrap your hands around it.
The
Look
newer
at this.
version of the watch is 41 as well, so it's a little bit smaller of a watch. I think this could be like 44. There's a few of them that are massive.
They're big. Well, all of these, actually, all of these 7750 watches, they're a little bit big.
Yeah.
This is actually. Let's see, what size was this thing? It's probably 43, 44.
I mean-
I didn't even say
I'm not a big fan of Breitling, but you can get a Breitling with a 7.
44. This was 44 as well.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, they're trying to say like, oh, look at this, we got ceramic bezel, whereas IWC doesn't have a ceramic bezel. Ah, get the hell out! It's just a gimmick.
I can't believe that this brand even is solvent.
It's gimmick. Gimmicky. It's gimmicky,
I know
guys.
It's
they're-
luxury,
they're owned by-
Timmy. It's luxury.
To shift gears, somebody in the chat brought up AP 15707 ceramic or AP 15706 forged carbon. You want to take a look at those? Shift gears.
Wait, what was it? Tell me.
Tom E in the chat. AP
Yeah.
15707.
Which one am I looking for? Tell me the brand.
Audemars Piguet.
AP
Yeah. 15707.
15707. Oh, that's not gonna find it.
Incorrect.
Oh. AP 15707.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's expensive.
Diver.
Because the watch box got one.
The divers have gone crazy. There was one at Joma Shop for 17 about a year and a half ago. I think those things are minimum 28 right now.
That looks.
Oh, these
Is
things
that
have jumped up
PVD
in
or is that
price.
ceramic?
It looks like a Ploprof.
He said it's ceramic. Tom E said it's ceramic.
The cool thing now, here's the thing. I'm not actually a huge fan of the ceramic case. I like these offshores with a ceramic bezel, but I
not the
would
ceramic
prefer
case.
the case to be
Yeah.
steel.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. That's a good point.
So I've always kind of wondered, like, if you crack, like, I remember seeing one, the Dark Side of the Moon have a cracked lug because it's made out of ceramic, right? So I always kind of wondered how that would work as far as like repairing it, and then I'm pretty sure that would be covered under warranty, I would think. But I just wonder, like, how would you repair
Oh, that'd be a
a
nightmare.
ceramic
Ceramic
case? Or, like,
case?
when it starts to crack,
new.
like, yeah, are you fucked at that point
It's
or
your-
what?
It's a new, I'm sure. It's a
Yeah,
new-
you have to replace the whole case.
Yeah. So Tim, he wanted to compare this to the 15706 forged carbon. Let's take a look at that. AP 15706. $15706.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, this is like a bus. Okay, so wait. It's very similar. What's the... Oh, it's the... Oh, okay. 706, the forge car. By the way, actually, I was at the Vacheron. Checking out, asking them about what they think about if I can get on the wait list for the one of those offshores. As a joke. I was broke.
What if you got the call? You can't afford it.
No. It was a joke.
Bye
They didn't
bye
even put me.
ceramic.
Yeah, no. They weren't even gonna consider me to put me on the thing. And there was a guy wearing this exact watch, okay, with the forged carbon. And you know what happened? He actually had like side of the lug over here busted off. Like chipped side of the lug. And I asked him like about it, like, holy shit, that's chipped. And he said, yeah, I like dinged it. It fell off. But he's like, oh, I'm not gonna go because if he takes it for service, they're gonna have to replace the whole case, and he just rather live with the chip in the lug. And what you see here is basically you run into the same problem on both of these, the ceramic, and that's why I would prefer the one that has a steel case and the ceramic bezel because the chances of smashing the replacing bezel is quite cheap. The case, however, they're gonna take you for
Yeah, I would
everything you've
imagine
got.
That's like getting a Tesla. It's like getting a Tesla and then smashing in like the fender and then having to drive around with a smashed fender. It's like it's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
You'd have to get a new. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Whist Alex, $2 super chat. I'm enjoying the non-Rolex talk tonight. Upvoted. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Alex.
Speaking of Vacheron, Timmy, did I tell you I talked to Vacheron for about potentially getting on the wait list for an overseas?
1 second. I didn't hear you. You said it really low. I couldn't hear. Can you say it again?
He got on. He was asking about getting on the wait list for an overseas. You and 50,000 other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in short here, long story short, they basically told me I had to start all over again with my collection. So I'd have to buy garbage Breitlings, Tudors, Omegas, shit like that in order to get put on a wait list for a dress watch for a Vacheron. And after that, I'd be maybe considered for, depending on what kind of dress watch I bought, I'd be considered maybe to put on the wait list for an overseas.
Forget about it. No, it's not worth the games. Yeah, it's not worth the games.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, fuck that
Vacheron has
shit.
done an amazing job over the past year emulating the perceived scarcity strategy with the overseas blue dial. They made it exclusive. They made it boutique only. They made it extremely hard to get. And they took a watch that was, and Tim knows this better than anybody, that was an $18,000 watch all day long.
Yeah.
And now turned it into a hype piece that's, double that or more.
It's
based on nothing.
Like, here's the thing.
pulling it
Here's
away
the
from
why
people.
I'm not even chasing that watch. I'm not even chasing that watch. Like I went out just for the views to see what would happen if they're gonna put me on the wait list for that thing. Actually I don't even have the money to buy it. Forget about it. The thing is, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Wouldn't it have been
Joe.
awkward, Tim, if they would have brought one up front and be like, "All right, well, I'll be cash or check today,
You know
sir."
what? Chances are good. Chances are good. Here. Look. Chances are good. I can go
No,
and I
they're
can
not
talk
good.
to Cars and
They're not
Chrono.
good.
No. I can talk to Cars and Chrono. We can walk in there too. I was at the Vacheron. Okay, I was at the Vacheron. Corey Richards was there. We were all chit chatting. I could have easily said, "Hey guys, Cars and Chrono here. Guys, can you put me on the wait list for the blue Vacheron?" I didn't even ask. It didn't even cross my mind. That's how, like it's a great watch, beautiful watch. But if I wasn't interested in it when it was going, because I remember that watch, when it was going for 15,000 or like 18, when it was going on the retail, then I know that in the heart of hearts, I'm not interested in that watch. My heart is set on 5167. That's the one that I really want, and 15500, like 15500. I fucking love that thing. But
Yeah. This is
Vacheron, I love it. I think it's a beautiful watch. Do I want it? Like if Cars and Chrono came to me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna gift you mine," I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll take it, thank you." But
Yeah,
I'm
no
not.
shit, but
Yeah, I'm not going out to buy it. Okay.
this is a good analysis by Humble
Yeah.
Pine. Though. So the divers, the internal bezel does feel a bit cheap, and I know that I'm not supposed to say that because it's AP, right?
Ooh, how dare you?
I mean, it doesn't feel that good. It's highly, my opinion, it's almost unusable, right? It's
By
like
the way, did you know someone? I forgot who. I don't remember, but someone has misprinting on the bezel. So what happens? The bezel doesn't align with the indices perfectly because AP did not correctly print the internal bezel. Huh.
Wait, so you have to play like AD games for this specific piece too?
absolutely.
Hell yeah.
yeah, this
Absolutely.
used to be the dog compared to the overseas. When
Yes.
people realized you can't get the overseas anymore, these became hot.
Yes.
Golly.
These
So
are
would it be
impossible
wrong
to
for
get.
somebody to go into the AD, buy a whole bunch of shit, and say, "Hey, I need a watch," and at the end of the month, if they don't get it, return everything?
It
I
was
don't think-
Jonathan's AP. Oh yeah. There we go. It was Jonathan's AP. He has a misprint. That's right. Jonathan, come back.
Yeah, was the comment that was just made about being hard to get? Is that related to the Royal Oak offshores or the divers specifically? Because these divers, I think, aren't they still considered dogs? Like you could easily
They're still
walk in.
considered dogs, but they're
You
still
can't
hard.
get
They're
anything.
still hard to find. You know.
There's hard to
There's
find
nothing
and
that-
hard to get is different. Like if you made an appointment, you went into the AP boutique, you said, "Listen, I really want a diver." Chances are, within a couple of weeks, you're going to get a call saying, "Yep, we got your diver in."
I don't think so. I don't think so. I've
You
tried that
don't?
game before.
No.
No, I don't think you can get a diver.
Not
Yeah,
even
you-
with these fucking dogs.
No,
No,
you can't.
I-
No,
every-
you
the
kidding
market's
me?
at its highest right now.
no. I put it in. I tried to get one of the rare, more expensive versions, and never got a call.
Got to tell you, AP, they are greedy fucking bastards. Those guys, no doubt about it.
Hey, I'm actually on the wait list for one. I think they're amazing people. I think they're trying to.
They're greedy bastards.
They're trying their best. There's a lot of demand. They're trying their
He'll be
best. They're
like
trying
sitting
to
in his
find
couch one day in his
eligible.
50s, and they'll give him a call on it. Like, all right, Mr. Wright, we have your AP Royal Lake in.
They
You know,
no shame. These guys.
This is the. This is
it's
the
hard
15.
being an AD for AP.
So OC,
Okay.
this is the 15.710. They just came out with the 15.720. So that's in
Yeah.
green, blue, and gray.
So these are the two, the 15710 and 15703. The Which one is which?
So the 15710 has a display case back.
I think this is the 10. This has got to be the 10 on the left, and on the right it's the 03.
I mean, really, there's not too much of a difference. If you like
Yeah,
seeing the
10.
case back,
Yeah.
then you're gonna have the case back on the 15710. I like seeing case backs. I like that, but
Well, I think
At least it's reasonably priced. I mean, it's not $39,000.
Yeah.
So you got to hand it to them for that.
Well, I
but,
think actually like the 10, I feel like the definition on the dial is a little bit more crispy. You can see the chocolate bar dial, very crispy. It's got
it could be just the picture, though.
no,
I've seen it in person. It does. It looks good.
No, it's more crispy. It's actually it's flat square chocolate squares. Whereas on the 03, it's
like
got
a
that.
Patisserie,
Yeah, it's got that cutting up. Actually, the new one is thicker. You can see 14 millimeters. Actually, it's not that much.
These don't look that much better than my G-Shock 2100 metal.
Oh, guys, I forgot about the pole. The pole. By the way, it's almost even breakdown for the Speedmasters. Which Speedmaster would you choose? The 1861 for 5K, 3861 for 7K, or 321 for 14K plus 2 years waitlist? We got 36 people voting for the 1861. 39 people voting for 39% of people, sorry, voting for 3861. That's the highest. Most people would go for the 3861 for 7,000. They think the update is worth the extra 2,000. And 25% of the people said 321 for 14K plus 2 years waitlist. It's almost like a 1/3 split. This is amazing. I'm gonna end the poll.
The same people who would criticize Omega for the helium escape valve will say nothing about this god awful fucking helium escape valve here.
So OC, I was in the AP boutique about a month ago. What's the funniest shit? They've got a bodyguard in the front, and you walk in, and there's like one sales associate in the back. They don't have a single watch in the entire building.
Yeah, what city are you in?
Well, this was in Dallas. I'm not in Dallas, but I went to Dallas, and it's
New York isn't any different.
Yeah,
the guards are there because they deliver watches.
Yeah, I know. Just kind of,
and they deliver watches in these giant plastic bags, and they need security there when they're getting delivered. They'd have watches. They're just not for you, and of course, and they're not on display.
It's just funny. Like, think about the average person that may not know what's going on in the watch market, and they pass by because the AP boutique's in a very nice spot in Dallas, in near SMU, right? So they just walk by and, oh, this is a watch store. Let me walk in, and there's nothing there. It's just kind of a, interesting.
And even better, they get told to go fuck themselves when they inquire about any of the pieces.
Last time I went to AP, I had a very nice experience. They treated me very well. I made an appointment to go and see my SA. Same SA as Tim, by the way. And they invited me in.
Nice, Diego. Glad you had a good experience, Diego.
Yeah. Oh, that's the new flex. That's the new flex, guys. The evolution of flex. Whether you got it at retail or did you buy it gray market?
Me and Diego don't have that much. I actually share the same thing in common: walking in and getting shit.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, I would still trade a stickered Submariner date for one of these divers.
Oh, for sure. Why wouldn't you? You'd be fool not to.
Thing is amazing. Man, once you wear the AP, it's freaking hard. I didn't want to give mine back. Paul Thorpe let me try his on. I put it on. It's like you feel as if I felt like I put on that robot suit, that Stark, the Marvel, what's his name? The Iron Man suit. That's what it feels like putting it on. It's almost, you feel like parts falling into place. It's amazing, man. It's almost like you get superpowers when you whack it on. It's amazing. MDW Studios actually has one of these. Fuck me dead. Congratulations, Tom E. I really don't like the look of the new divers.
Yeah, this is good. So they changed a lot. So now all the dial markers are just little circles. It does look a bit gimmicky, and it's only it's green, gray, and blue. Where the
Yes.
standard black, I mean, black is replicated across a lot of different brands. I don't know why they just gave that up. Doesn't make any sense. But
Let me see here. Let me pull up these divers. I'm not. I gotta be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the divers. I like the offshore chronos more personally. The chronos. That's what I like.
It's 15720, Tim. If you want to
Cool.
just search it in the.
No.
Well,
It's more
here.
fun to scroll through
Scrolling
200
up
watches.
and down.
Their website
This
is
is
a
the you
fucking
are on the
mess,
Tim
man.
Wright
That's true.
YouTube channel. This is
We're
where
on
we
your show.
scroll up and down, up and down.
No matter how many times you visit their site, it's like, wait, how do I fucking find the watches again?
Actually, I had a chance to play around with this one, the titanium in gray and blue. That is this thing is a machine. It's a machine. Just so many details. Those chronograph buttons, everything just feels so sharp, and ceramic bezel. Love it, love it to death. I would obviously go for the rose gold one or this. Is that steel? It is
Oh yeah,
steel.
rose gold pops.
Probably, if you look at these, I think the blue one, right? The blue. This is. Oh no, it's titanium. The blue titanium. No, it doesn't have the bezel. Okay, this is the one. This is the one to get. I think this one right here, steel, in this gray blackish.
Yeah, it looks
That's
pretty
the
good.
winner.
So Tim, that's the winner, right? That's
Yeah.
all right. I'll call my 80 in the morning and inquire about it.
Get on the wait list for this thing. Ooh, 40,500. But look at the detail, right?
Looks good.
It is sharp as nails.
Brainwashed by the marketing.
I'm sorry, but I mean,
It's AP. It's AP. How can you not
look at the
be in love with
bracelets,
it?
Looks good.
the rubbers.
Oh,
Look
did
at
it
all
say
the
43?
rubbers,
Did it say rubber?
Rubbers.
the options. Look at the options. Don't you
Rubbers.
love the options?
Did it say 43 millimeter?
Yeah, 43.
Okay, fuck, it's a big watch.
No, it's not that big. It wears really nice.
So
And the bracelet, it's so easy to change this bracelet. You guys don't understand. Here's the thing. You know that Vacheron Overseas, right? Vacheron Overseas, it's got that quick change strap system, right? But
Yes.
my God, it's a bitch to change because you have to like really pull, and then you have to kind of push in the right direction to take it out.
Oh, it's like Cartiers.
Yeah, it's kind of painful. Whereas this thing got 2 buttons on the back, and it doesn't matter how you press the buttons, the bracelet just falls out.
Hmm.
You know, it's just it's for idiots, for
Can we
morons.
go back to
Rich.
Tom Eads, the 15720? Because the comparison between the diver.
15720.
Yeah. I think it was Tom E in the chat that said he didn't like the way they looked.
Yes, is this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you see the difference? You see how it's the small?
you mean the new hour markers?
Yeah, just the new model of divers. So
Yeah.
this is new.
It looks.
Yeah, it
It
looks
reminds
kind
me
of
a
sad.
Tudor. Reminds me of the Tudor square indices,
Yeah.
like a Pelagos or whatever they call it. Whatever you know.
Look at the price, $62,000. What are they smoking?
I bet it's 80 secondary now.
Tim, what would you trade
Get
in
an
to
Omega
get
for
this
that.
watch?
I don't want this watch. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I wouldn't.
Hey Tim, so speaking of the watch that you do want, right? So the
Yeah.
15500, I know you're gonna try to get it retail, so
Yeah.
you're like Diego.
26.
Yeah, I got that, and that's awesome. Good for you. But let's say hypothetically, right? I mean, secondary market.
I don't think I got to be honest. I don't think I'll be able to afford it. So, but
Well-
let's keep the dream alive. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
You'll call me
50,000
though.
Nice. So 50,000
Ah.
for an AP 15500 secondary market. The AP 15500 equivalent in chrono is like 55,000. So it's very tight within the 3-hander and the chrono. Which would you choose?
Say it again, but in
But
less words.
slower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slower.
Sorry. So the 15,500 is just your 3-hander. That's what
Yes.
you're looking at. Secondary market is like 50,000, right?
Yes.
The chrono version of the same watch is about 55, 56,000. It's very
Great market.
close.
At retail.
No, secondary market. I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're saying
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
would I get
Yeah.
the 3-hander, flip it, and get the chrono on the gray market? Is that
No,
the
I'm
question?
just asking if you were going to choose and the price.
No,
is so
I don't
good.
want the chrono. Actually, the chrono. The thing is, because I want this watch. I want to keep this watch, right?
Yeah.
So the problem for me with the chrono is that I will have to pay
It's too expensive.
3 times as much for the service.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, it's too expensive to buy
I
too.
don't want it.
Isn't it like $10,000 more?
No, it's about 5 or 6 on the secondary market.
No, I'm talking about retail.
Oh.
The chrono. It's the non-chrono is what, 25 now, right?
Yeah.
25.2. And how much is the chrono?
It's 36, I think.
That's a big, huge difference.
Yeah,
At retail.
$11,000 difference.
I love this. I love this quote. But Tim, with what you've gotten in retail, I think you must be more connected than you come off.
No, Tim actually has connections, so he
I know
actually
I got the leads, guys. I got the
He's realistic.
leads.
It's not completely irrational that he could possibly get one.
I know.
But
I need to.
if you
work
were a normal person
leads.
like me, there's zero possibility.
Tim, just don't rub it in. You know.
No,
Don't
no.
rub it
Well, I
in.
never rub these things in.
I know. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking.
You want to complain about Omega having a lot of different models? Look at all this shit. I mean, look at all these variations.
Yeah, but it's AP, so they get a pass.
It's AP, man. This
Come
is
on,
the cool, but like no. But the difference is like these variations. Like there's like 5 of these in the world. You know, with Omega, there's like 9,655. No,
Yeah, look at
you know how
limited
many of
editions.
these? Like, yeah, it's a whole page of different variations, but there's like 3 of these, 2 of this one. They got 1 of this one. It looks like it's a lot, but there's just like, if we know the numbers, it's like, oh, this is like this one. They probably made like 5 of these.
Yeah.
You know, that's the ridiculous thing. Look at this, the frosted gold.
I do love the frosted, and like, don't they make one with a purple dial? Oh, it just pops. I don't care if it's a little feminine.
I've
It
not
just
seen.
looks absolutely elegant.
I think they call it frosted or stamped gold or something like that. What is it called? I've not seen one in person from AP, but I've seen FP Journe stamped gold, and it is gorgeous in person.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the frosted one is not a nice looking watch, guys. Come on.
the
Are you
frosted.
kidding me?
Just don't get it,
Beautiful.
you know. You just don't get it. You need to get into the 432, Mr. 432 mindset, man.
Oh, by the way, I wore something special for you, Tim.
What are you wearing? Oh, the
platinum?
platinum
The
day.
platinum?
Wow, you're actually wearing it. Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
the
actually wearing it.
bracelet's completely unsized.
Yep.
It's just flopping around.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you. Mr.
Just for you, just for
432,
you,
you have
man.
to change your name. When you're wearing the platinum day date, you have to be Mr. 432, guys. Let's see what the chat. Aussie expat. Yeah, I was very, very close to picking up a Santos large, but went for the Black Bay 58 black because I'm cheap. Probably was a mistake on getting the large in white. When you go for the large, you have to go either for the blue or the black. In my opinion.
Yeah, I think you have to. The white,
Right.
It's. I like the white, but if I had the choice,
I'd
I
go
would've
for the
gone with
medium.
blue.
Right?
Because the medium's the only one that's gonna fit me.
Right. I just think in white, the medium. In white, I mean, medium only exists in white. So
White
Right.
is the classic one. I mean, there's no problem with white.
and you don't need the date. The date is just. I wish there was the black one and the blue one in medium size. I wish. I hope they make it. But
If
just
they
the
do, I'm
way it
trading
is right
mine in
now.
for the blue.
Yeah. Alex, Tim, I have IWC and Vacheron. Both have quick change system. IWC is way easier to switch the straps. I agree. That VC strap change system. I appreciate that it has it, but it is kind of biatch to change.
You know who
Speedy.
changes what? You know who changes watch straps? Watch nerds. That's who
Watch.
change their straps over and over and over again.
I'm actually
90% of
looking
people
forward to
don't do
getting a
that.
few strap-ons myself.
I bet you are.
Rubber.
Rubber B or
Rubber
one of those
strap-ons.
Landy
Rubber.
or Speedy
The
or
roommate.
Mendes. I take a cheap Santos over Royal Oak in the heartbeat. I like the AP, but pretty much anything but Royal Oak.
Oh.
Ooh, slanderous.
Slanderous.
Oh.
Slanderous. But I mean, look at the I'm not a fan of APs either. One AP is nice to have. It's not like
I
there's
don't
some
know.
they do make some nice stuff, you know. Look at this.
Honestly,
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, when you see one in person,
Yeah. The newer stuff, like this one, right? Like very clean. I like this. I'm surprised they're not showing the back. Why are they not showing the back? What's
What's
wrong with their
retail on
website?
Ooh, that's a good number.
Yeah, 34,000. That's seems fair.
I'm gonna
Fair.
text my that boutique and see how quickly I can not get one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tell them
Exactly.
you're ready to put down the deposit. You know,
No,
you
I'm
put
gonna
down
tell
like
them-
$200 as a deposit.
I'm gonna tell him I know Diego and I want to get one of these.
I know Diego. Diego gets everything at retail, and
I
I'm
want-
his friend.
Yes.
That's what I want. E Cartier Sandals needs to be bust down and worn with 5 chains if you're wearing it wrong. JDG
Exactly. I'm gonna do
5167.
a bust down in mine, Timmy. Gonna do a
No,
bust
don't
down,
do
full
it.
bust
$5
down.
$5 super chat. I think Rolex President bracelet is a little too short. Come on, Rolex, include a few more links. Those links are dear. Those links are dear
What is this?
on Rolexes.
Mike the Snake with an 8-inch wrist or something? I mean, like
Yeah, JDG, he has massive wrists.
Oh, really?
This guy, yeah, he wears like 48 size Breitlings normally on a light day. So yeah, he probably had to buy like extra 1 or 2 links. And man, those links, they're like $500 a piece, maybe even more for the
Yeah.
president.
he could have just bought 2 watches and just like added another, you know.
By the way, did you see this thing? Let me show you. Someone sent me this video. Let me 1 second. I'll show it to you. It's hilarious.
I think I know what you're gonna
48 mil Breitling. Jesus Christ, I look like a house on my wrist.
Show you a video. This is pretty funny. 1 second. Here we go. Oh yeah, it was. Okay, where's the video? Oh, it was Eddie. Where is he? Here we go. It was Eddie. Okay. Okay, so check this out.
What is this?
They took the 3 overseas and combined the bracelet. So you can technically you can turn it into a belt, guys. Now how
Chain.
Gucci is that? You're gonna need like 7 of these, right? But that would be so Gucci.
Well, hey Tim,
Oh my
you
gosh.
would need 7 of them. Joe and I probably only need about 4.
Oh, maybe. Man, I need to hit the gym. I'm gonna hit the gym. We're gonna do another half hour, and then I'm gonna go for a walk, a nice walk before going to sleep. Need
Say,
to
Timmy, I'm gonna
exercise.
head off here. But the question, Timmy,
Yeah.
what Cartier fragrance should I get? Should I get the Santos or should I get the what the fuck was the other one? Oh,
Yeah, Santos fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like Oud Absolute by Cartier, or which one?
I think
Santos.
that's the one.
It's expensive though. You don't want to go for that. You know, you don't want to pay a lot of money for Cartier. Get the Santos de Cartier. Get the Eau de Toilette though. Eau de Toilette, okay?
I might get that one.
Yeah, forget if you actually like the smell of it. Just buy it because
Yeah.
Tim says so.
Yeah, they make
Oh,
some
I
good
mean, the
stuff.
Explorer wasn't so bad. I'm pretty much through all that.
You like the Explorer?
And,
Mont Blanc Explorer fragrance, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, honestly.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't too bad. It's not nearly as good as the Adidas, but no, it works
Yeah.
on a pinch.
Tim, take
Yeah.
this stupid video off the screen. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry.
It's so
Oh yeah,
fucking
sorry.
stupid.
It's sorry. I didn't mean to keep it up for
I
that
mean,
long.
jeez.
It's I know some people it will give them anxiety.
This is a good looking.
But what do you think about that kind of belt? Someone out there probably is already working on
Yeah.
that.
Instead of a Cuban link necklace, you can just do that.
Peter, and then every time Tim says Cartier, an angel loses its wings. So sad.
I heard someone pronounce like in a YouTube video. They pronounce Cartier. Like they put
Mm.
2 C's in the pronunciation, so it's Cartier. It sounds so damn weird.
I know who could answer this question. Is Irish guy. You should text him.
The JJ Lacoutre. JJ Lacoute.
It's so
Yeah,
embarrassing
I
when you
know.
hear the guys on 47th Street say Cartier.
By
It's
the way,
just
I made a
bad.
video. I made a video about the Speedy earlier today, and the way I say Speedmaster, my God, that's so cringe. I say Speedmaster, something. I was doing it quickly, right? And I said like Speedmaster. It's bad. It's bad. Make sure you go watch that video, hit the upvote, and make a comment. Help me out. The ratings for that video are sinking. They're sinking. Omega 321 Canopus Gold review, guys. Make sure you watch it after this live stream and leave me a comment and upvote. John Gold. Tim is like Jonathan watching that Lange video over and over. Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't know.
Tim, what
I
model?
thought it was really funny.
Never mind. You're good.
Yeah.
I was just saying which model. I was asking which model that chrono was. I think I'm serious. I think I'm gonna text the AD and just tell him I really don't want this model, and maybe like the reverse psychology. Like you can get.
Are you on the wait list for AP?
I'm always on the wait list for AP.
Oh.
All I get is 1159s that are $35,000 and used. So I don't get much. But.
So this was, let's just check here. That was, oh my God, these reference numbers.
Oh, I know. Sorry about that, buddy. You're a gentleman. 263.
26331.
Okay, cool.
Here you go. It's the
All right,
panda.
Tim, I'm gonna head out.
All right, Joe. See you later. Lone Star, welcome to the show.
Star. Hey man.
Yeah,
hey,
I
man.
was just waiting to let Joe in. It's only 4 people at the time. Sorry, I couldn't let you in until Joe left.
Did you kick Joe out on my behalf?
Yes.
I would have
Proud
left.
of you.
I would have left if I would have known. Sorry about
No,
that.
I'm proud
No,
of
no, I'm kidding. This is a joke. He just joined. It's just a coincidence. Everything I say, it's made up on the spot. Aussie But wait, you went to an AP boutique first time. So did they laugh at you out, put you on a wait list?
No, it was. Oh, you, Tim, or me?
Let's go you first.
No, so I have a 15500. I just went in because.
Show us the 15500 again. Let's see if it's real.
Yeah,
let's
what color?
double
What
check.
color?
Sorry, it's
Black.
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 It is 15500. Checks out.
So one thing I do like about the 15500 is they do the color matched date disc, and that's something that irks me about Rolex to no end. Now you could spend, $50,000 or $35,000 on a date or whatever, and they give you the white date disc, even if you have a blue dial. I mean, they're just so mass produced that they don't want to go the extra mile to create different variations of the they have different variations for different languages, but they just don't have different colors.
Well, the cool thing about all these new APs is that they're all perfectly color coded. No more do you see a window look like this one, right? It's got the, guess what? See blue on blue.
And you got to hand it to them.
Lone Star, welcome to the show.
What up?
What is happening in Texas?
I don't know. It's kind of cold. It's
cold.
Yeah, it was like in the 30s. Like, what the F?
I didn't think you guys it gets cold over there.
Oh, it does. And then
Can you
everybody
believe this
forgets how
Rick
to
guy?
drive. Huh?
Can you believe this Rick guy with the 15500?
No.
I don't
Can't.
believe him either. What else you
Hey.
got, Rick? What else you got there in your collection?
A couple other things. Two-tone
Bring it out.
Daytona.
The what?
Just
What?
the two-tone Daytona.
You got a two-tone Daytona, yeah.
What kind of dial? Black, white,
white dial?
white
It's
dial.
very on brand. Are you sure you're not Tim Wright? Two-tone Daytona
Two-tone
Tim.
Tim.
Got a couple
What else?
sub dates.
Sub dates, Submariner dates. A couple?
Yeah, I've got the old the 5-digit,
The pre-ceramic and the ceramic.
and then I got a new one from the
41.
Yeah, I got the 41.
AD?
last year. Yeah, AD.
Oh, you
last
must be a friend of Diego's. Okay. What else?
year. No, I'm not a friend of Diego's. Speedy, and I think that's it right now.
The
Yeah.
3861 or 1861 Speedy.
3861.
It's a pretty solid collection. How
Nice.
did you find out about the show, the community?
That's a good question, man. I've been watching you since you first joined Archie.
Wow, this is
Yeah,
a
I'm a
year. We're
Tim
almost at a
fan.
year, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, actually, so just real quick, let me just check something here. We are at episode
Do
297.
you still watch Archie, Rick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's better? Who's a better moderator?
Oh, boy,
Tim
here we
Wright
go.
or Bear Clipping?
Ooh,
Oh, they're both pretty good. They're entertaining.
Oh, God.
But who's better? I mean, really? You've been watching the last few weeks, right?
I'm
Tim?
a Tim fan. I'm a big Tim fan.
He's wet. Yeah. Okay. There you go. See?
I'm just going to
Tim?
start banning people. No, I'm kidding.
Wait till Bear comes back. It's gonna be
Ooh.
awkward.
It's going to be
I'm
Very
not
horrible.
excited
awkward.
about that. I'm not
You're
excited
gonna be
about
you're
that.
gonna be all timid. You're not gonna know when to talk anymore. Bear's gonna
Yeah.
be dominating everything. You'll be like, shit, why am I on here? Just to get the leads, just so I can
Yeah.
maybe get a few
The
people
leads,
from
guys.
Archie's stream to come. Hey guys, I'm coming on at 10. Can you please watch me too?
Yeah. Man, the leads are cold. You know, we've
3
been
hours. 3
thinking for the
hours.
past couple of days.
You're gonna sit there for 3 hours, Tim.
I don't think I'm gonna go. I just don't think I'm needed at that point. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be busy making videos. Think about it. OC, I'm starting 5 days. I'm starting the Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat. Listen, the lessons are starting, guys. The monthly enroll today. It's actually already too late to enroll, but it's coming up. Already watched. There's the intro videos. Then we're moving on to curriculum, guys. 5 days until 5 days left. That's why I got the drone. I've got all the good stuff. I got all the camera gear. We're going to be taking the show to the next level. If you know what I mean. By the way,
Fun fact, that's level 5.
level 5. Yeah, we're taking it to level 5. By the way, I need to get a new bag for my camera, and I can't decide whether to go with the small one. Maybe you guys can help me out. A small one, because I have a backpack, but I want something that's a little bit quicker draw. Shout out to Quicker Draw. I'm thinking like something like this. Maybe this one, right?
Get one
Why
from
don't you-
Georgia.
Why
Go
don't you take a day trip to B&H and you could live stream while you're there?
These are
Yeah,
out of
look at
stock.
Look at
These
all
are
the
out of
camera
stock. It's
bags.
impossible to get them. Like there's
Really?
only one on Amazon, and I'm afraid it's gonna be sold out. And there's also this one, Hadley. Let me see, Hadley Small Pro. There's this one. There's a Small Pro.
Go to
So
B&H
this
and
is-
should have tons of shit there.
This is
Yeah.
the bag you're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be carrying when you do your Texas tour, right?
No, I think I'll take my backpack.
You
This
gonna
is
bring
just
your
for
sidearm?
Brooklyn, for New York, to run around New York, because I can put like my drone here, my camera, and my gimbal, and then that way I have everything in shoulder. Because I have the you guys saw my my shoulder bag. It's like that Indiana Jones. It's a small leather bag, but it's
Yeah.
not for camera stuff. It's
Won't
for
even
like
fit
a
in there.
notebook. Right, but backpack is quite annoying because backpack you always have to take it off, put it on the ground. The only way to open it is to lay it down. Right, so I want this so I can so I don't have to lay it down. It's just like it's easier. I don't know. I'm confused. Why? See more product. There's no images. What does it fit? Yeah, it doesn't show.
When you come to Austin, we can live stream in a couple ADs. I think that'd be hilarious.
Rick, are you in Austin?
I am, yeah. Yeah.
So you're like right. I'm also in Austin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Austin Daniels. Shout out to
No,
Austin.
I'm not in Austin Daniels. No,
Austin Daniels is also in Austin.
no, he's not.
No.
He is absolutely. He just likes to quote everything in yen.
That's right.
Yen.
Throw everybody off.
Oh man, those people are the coolest. The people who live in America and are like Japanese,
In
everything.
America.
Awesome.
In America.
That's right. Yeah.
So see,
in
this is what
North
I'm
Austin.
thinking of, like this thing. It's so fucking. Oh, this also
Well, that's expensive.
expensive, right?
Expensive.
But it's one and done. This thing is bulletproof. You get it. It's for 100 years. Was St. Peter says got a weatherproof leather satchel from Filson. Oh, a few years ago it was on sale, $350, marked down from $800. Love it. Filson's actually a really good brand, but I don't think it's that. The thing is, this is actually very similar to Filson because it's canvas, but it's the difference that it's designed specifically for camera gear. That's why it has this insert, and you can take out the insert and then use it as a laptop backpack. There you go. It's pretty cool. Aussie expert. I'm too lazy to even do level 1. Whatever happens to land on my YouTube channel is whatever I want to make. That's hilarious. Bruce G. Any missed AC3s? Did anything exciting happen? We talked a little bit about depression, about drug overuse. It's very sad show today. JDG Rolex does the same thing with black dials and stopping the gilt printing on the dial.
What is he talking about?
I think he was talking to someone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guys, that's the thing. It's YouTube is hard. Yeah. Well, Lone Star, what do you think? YouTube is hard or is it easy?
I don't know. I think I've heard from a guy that it's hard, but he's also a little crazy.
Do you have a channel?
Me personally, no.
Okay.
No, just stealing the leads.
Just stealing the leads, guys. Yeah, that's why I was on Paul Thorpe's channel. I was there looking for leads to add new characters to our crew. By the way, Rick, what allowed you to come onto the show today? What was it that finally?
I think I've been on before, man. I think it's.
Oh shit! Really?
I think it's because y'all have the same haircut.
Yeah. You've had 1 million people on your stream, but
old. No,
I
the
just
hair was too intimidating. Once I cut the hair, it's like, oh, okay, this guy's cool.
Yeah, this is one of the first evenings where I didn't have anything to do, man. So I just wanted to jump on and chat some AP.
Chat AP. By the way, DJC reminds. Oh yeah, there was a Russian roulette LV box bidding on AC3. That's right. That was the exciting part. It gave me anxiety.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
I
was gonna say Rick saw that the panel was dying and he had to jump on to save you.
Yes.
I didn't he save him, man? I don't know.
Yeah, I was sinking fast. JDG 5167 to have more standardization and save production costs in 10 to 40K watches. I think
That's
this.
We forgot the first part of the thought is what.
Hey, so Timepiece Mickey in the chat had a good question. This was going to be my follow-up question for Lone Star. How do you have that radio station mic, or why should I say? That's a good question.
Me?
No.
Lone Star.
Yeah, Lone Star.
I got this at B&H Photo. I don't know.
Why?
I like yeah, because I have a radio voice.
And you do a lot of conferencing, right?
I do, and I do a lot of live stream appearances. So I figured it was worth it. And I mean, B&H had a really good deal on it, so I got like the whole setup. I don't remember what I paid, but All I know is like you're supposed to use Tim's affiliate link, and I didn't.
Uh-oh.
Very disappointed, guys. I have affiliate links for all of my equipment in my videos, under my videos. So if you ever buy anything from Amazon, even if you don't even buy the equipment, right? Like let's say you don't have to buy the microphone. If you click on the microphone link, everything you buy, like in the next 24 hours, I get a kickback, like 1%. It's a one, like if you shop a lot, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just a way to support the show, support my fancy lifestyle as it should.
So they have an extra 1% of gross margin padding just to throw away and give to Tim Wright.
Mm. Aussie expat, YouTube is hard if you want numbers. Worst thing that could happen is having no views.
Yeah,
Well, that makes
YouTube's
sense.
hard if you want A, subscribers, B, to make any money, or C, super chats. If you want any of those things, it's very hard. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's very entertaining. You can have a blast.
Yeah, it's otherwise you can have a really enjoyable show. You can have a lot of fun. Like I've been
You can be
having a
completely
lot of
poor,
time, a lot of
but
fun. But is this the best thing that I could be doing? You know what? Yeah, I'm having fun.
you could pay the. You could try to find something to pay the rent, but why
It
do
pays the
that
rent.
when
It
you?
actually pays the rent.
There you go.
Even today has been like the past couple of days has been the past after the new year. It's been pretty bad, but you know what? I think the haircut it'll help me survive till February, and then I'll figure something out. So I'm not I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. Like Archie is. Doc and his wife Tim. If I get a drink at one of the bars that you go to, do you get a kickback? A good idea. Hey, somebody wants to get me a drink because I have to go to sleep in 10 minutes. I'm gonna get one. If somebody wants to get me a drink, I'm gonna get one. 10 minutes. We got to go. I'm going to a dentist tomorrow to replace that. Oh fuck! I just remembered the dentist. That's gonna cost me. That's gonna cost me a pretty penny. But the thing is, that's the last tooth that needs fixing. I'm
Put it on
all good
Amex.
after that.
Yeah, speaking of, you do so much drinking for free. Why don't you advertise people to buy you drinks on the show every night?
That's what I'm trying to do, guys. You can buy me a drink before. If you had fun tonight, you can buy me a drink, and I'm gonna start wrapping it up. And if you have any questions, shoot them in the comment section. And Rick, we want to see you again. We want to see you every night. Oh, but you said you were busy usually.
Yeah, I'll jump on when I
yeah.
come, buddy. Yeah, it's fun.
Jungle Tim has never taken a haircut on the watch, but he took a haircut for the watch community.
Was that
By
on
the
live?
way,
Was that live?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Actually, I think China. No, actually, I thought no, China took down a live stream, but that was before the one that I took the haircut on. Yeah. China took me down. So what's gonna happen? Sometime, maybe even tomorrow, I'm gonna do a haircut visit live stream. That's just for the shits and giggles. Just Paul Thorpe told me to go to a proper barber. Okay. And I'm gonna turn on the live stream, and Paul is gonna tell the barber exactly what to do with the hair. And we're gonna do it. And then we're gonna do that. We're gonna get the haircut. We're gonna get the whole thing cleaned up properly. And then we're gonna go to the local bar and talk watches. That's gonna be the live stream. Maybe even tomorrow, but not 100% guaranteed. I don't guarantee it because I just don't know. Tomorrow might be hard. My roommate is pissed at me.
She's always pissed at you.
Yeah, I fucked up. I was supposed to order food for her, and I forgot. I know how yeah, but I told her, hey, I was on the Paul Thorpe's live stream looking for leads, and she said she didn't really seem to care.
Paul who?
Yeah, that was a pretty good show.
Yeah. Wife downgraded to the roommate too. Yeah, she downgraded to a roommate. Oh, Aussie Expert has been away for a while, I guess. So he's like, "Are you on good terms with Archie?" Yes.
You're on terms anyway.
On terms. I'm on terms. I wouldn't say I'm on thin ice, right? I think that's a
Super
that's a
chat.
good. Hey, we got a super chat. L, $2. Have a drink, Tim. Great watch talk tonight. Thank you, L.
Oh, Al, Tim lives in New York. That's not enough.
L. Yeah, guys, here we go. You could get that. By the way, highly recommended. This is like it kind of tastes almost on the same level as the Blue Label. It's very smooth.
Nice.
It's gonna get a little bit. Boom. Don't forget the trash. I already did it. I washed the dishes. I did everything.
Oh, super chat.
Hey, JDG 5167, $5 for the drink. Keep the roommate happy, fun. JDGL, guys.
I'm gonna get one with
Cheers.
you. I'll be right back.
Glenn, yeah, go grab one as well. Glen Morengi 10, guys. It's like the Blue Label, but for $60. Oh, so good. So
Too bad
smooth.
it's not
Actually,
free.
Jonathan said that this is a girl's whiskey because it's so
Whatever.
smooth. Even his wife can drink it. Like, that's wild. John
the
Galt.
German with the sexism.
Ooh. Well, 21. Fuck me dead.
Ooh.
That's the good shit. John Galt. Tim is on a double secret probation with AC3 while Bear is gone.
No, it's the opposite. Tim is back in the fold. He's been welcomed back.
I've been doing
And,
Archie pre-show and Archie after show. Cheers! Cheers to Rick, guys. The new character has been unlocked. We had quite a lot of new guests since the new year. I like it.
Yeah, we had the guy Brian Nell. What a
Yep.
collection he has, huh? Cool stuff.
Ooh, we still haven't went through the whole collection. Also, the pocket watch guy. He's got quite a whole collection of pocket watches. We're gonna do a whole show on that. And Alex says unboxing on this weekend. Whoa. Alex cannot wait for the
Lots
unboxing.
of people getting
What
watches.
can it be? Wait, what is he waiting for? He's waiting for AP.
That's
offshore.
what I would think. Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's that early. I think it should be in 6 months.
I like Alex, but I'm gonna be honest. You have no idea what he bought because he talks about every watch he likes, and he legitimately buys half of them. So good on him, but yeah, no way I'm gonna be able to guess.
He has flipped through so many watches. It's incredible.
Like, he makes me look tame, and I flip too many watches.
What's going on with you? What's going on in the collection?
I had a really cool situation come back up, and I didn't necessarily want to make a huge deal, but I got this puppy back.
Holy fuck! What the hell? How did this come back?
I found it on a certain seller's website, and the crazy thing is, it's mine. Like, it's the one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How much did you buy it back for less than you sold it?
No.
Can you imagine?
Can you just lie and tell us that you did? Because that'd make a much better story.
Did you originally get it from Michael out in?
Yeah. Michael at Michael Majors. Yeah. Don't let this get out. I really like those guys. It's a really small AD in North Austin. Really, really good people. So
this is ridiculous, man. So did you get it for the same money, or you had to pay a little bit?
I paid a little extra. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I paid a little extra, and I moved the sub.
Oh, the sub. Okay.
Yeah.
So you still got the black. You know, because that is kind of replaces this. That's a luxury sub.
Yeah. I don't need a sport watch. I don't need a sport. So I have the GMT, and then this, and that's pretty much it right now.
What about the Explorer 1?
Oh, I sold that a long time ago to Tim. It's too small. Exactly, Mike.
Get rid of a piece.
The lady size Explorer 1, guys. the lady size. How could you? What? Think about the ladies.
So
What happened to
OC,
the ladies?
listen,
Lone Star.
I know that's kind of crazy to think about it that way, but the thing is
it's something that you hear about quite a bit.
Yeah, it's
they
mine, right? Like it's got my date on it from my AD, so it's really kind of special.
All right, that's
what a
cool.
journey! What a crazy
what led you to
journey.
get rid of it in the first place, though?
So
it's almost like it's like marrying your ex-wife.
It kind of
Right.
is.
Yeah. It's like marrying your ex.
Well, so there's the head decision, and
like
then
getting
there's the
back with
heart
your roommate.
decision. Like, my head was like, God, this is just a lot of watch to wear every day.
Yeah.
And then, so it's
you
like you go through that
by the community, and you realize, oh, wearing a $40,000 watch isn't a big deal. I used to think it was, but now when I'm watching people wear $100,000 watches every day, I think that the $40,000 watch is normal when it really isn't.
Well, the thing is, first of all, if you can achieve your girl watch, go for it. The thing is, once I sold it, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Right? Like, it's just like, I can't possibly get past this one. And like, I was much happier with one or two watches, and this being one of them. So that's the way I went.
Too many watches, Tim. That's a lesson. Don't get too many.
It's my problem. I have too many watches
already.
Too many two-tone, Tim.
Too many and not enough two-tone. Not enough two-tone and too many watches.
Too many watches, not enough tones.
Not enough too many watches.
All right, so tell us about this particular model. This is a Vacheron Overseas, correct?
Yeah. This is the Vacheron Overseas, the silver dial variant, so the least expensive. So it doesn't reach, I did not pay $40,000 for it. But yeah, it's a
this is the loser of the loser dial.
That's the one I want that I want the equivalent of in AP. Right?
Yeah,
the white dial. I want the loser AP. He's got the loser Vacheron. That's what people think is but that's the best one.
This is the one where
the
you,
sleeper.
When you walk in, say, I want a Vacheron Overseas, and they say, well, we don't have any. And then you go, oh, well, I don't want the blue dial. They go, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, we thought you.
The wait was about a month, so so it was gettable, right? But so according to the AD, I waited a month, and then the next person waited 3 months. Like, they didn't get another one for 3 months.
I asked him 6 months ago, and he said, "Forget about it." So that's awesome.
Yeah. I bought a few from them. I bought a few pieces from them. I really like them. It's only like 3 or 4 people I ever see working there, and they're all great. So, I mean, I make
this watch.
It's good.
It's brilliant.
Nothing wrong with it now. And I'll just to create a little bit of frenzy in the chat, I'll say the blue is overrated. The blue's overrated for the price.
Controversy. We need controversy, right?
I really think the black is probably my favorite. If I had to put a gun to my head, the black is probably my favorite. But I do love the way this highlights the hands. The hands just don't pop on the other ones.
It's like the Explorer 2 Polar equivalent in Vacheron, that blackened hands and hour indices.
How would you feel if they made the dates around? I'm looking at the watch, okay, and I'm not an expert on it, but I'm looking at it closely for the first time. And the black and the dates around is not in the same dark as the indices or the hands.
Let's
see the picture.
There is a nearly perfect watch. I know Swiss and I have talked about it before. There is, let me see if I can find it. Overseas silver.
Oh,
there's a silver dial, no date, which is gorgeous. Like, absolutely gorgeous, but they barely made it. Oh man. It's like nearly flawless, and they didn't make it for very long.
Are you saying that the date is...
It's just gone. It's not there.
I know, but so are you saying the one with the date is for you just a little bit off.
Yeah,
for some reason.
I don't dislike. Look, it's a Vacheron. It's beautiful, and I love it.
But
I don't.
You'd prefer to see it. You'd prefer to have an index there rather than the date.
Yeah.
For symmetry.
Yeah, I like having the date. I don't. But the thing is, it's something you look at once a day, theoretically, or twice or 3 times a day. But yeah, that's it.
Whenever you're signing a check.
That's right. That's right.
Not that I wouldn't. Not that I would know anything about signing checks.
Ooh, old overseas.
But that's what I heard. That's what successful people tell me. That's what they use it for.
Guys, I turned into a pumpkin in 90 seconds. So
90 seconds,
90
guys.
seconds.
We got 90 seconds to go. JDG, the blue 3-hand in spring 2022. 2020 was like 18K on the secondary market. Yeah, it was going below. It was going below the retail.
It was a.
This one was probably 13,000.
It was a bad alternative to the Nautilus and Royal Oak. It was like third or fourth down on the list.
Yeah.
Okay. How do we make this thing hyped?
How do we hype it up? But it's actually, oh man, that micro extension. I mean, they're the first one. AP still doesn't have this.
I'm not a fan.
And Paddock still doesn't have this. The micro adjustment, so ingenious.
I'm not a huge fan of this, if I'm honest. The micro adjustment, it looks cool.
Yeah.
In practice, it's a little strange. If you move your wrist the wrong way, it expands itself, and it's fine. It's just a little awkward.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's better because if there is that much tension, maybe it releases some of the tension that otherwise would wear out the bracelet, make it loosey-goosey, jingly over time.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah, but the bracelet is beautiful, except I almost never wear it.
Good story, though.
That's number 5 or 6 on the list that they're trying to turn into this.
Yeah. That's the next one. That's the next AP, the next 5711 is going to be the
Octo Finissimo and the Mosier's, whatever they call it, Streamliner and all that. It's like, let's hype up the next deal, sports watch.
Look at this combo meal deal. So you got all these pieces, right? You got the leather, the rubber, and the steel. Oh, it's beautiful.
I like that.
I almost never use the rubber or the leather.
You never use a rubber?
Rubber?
Never use a rubber. No. No, I almost never. I almost always use the rubber. Almost never the leather.
David SW has a black dial on sale for $33 right now.
Just really quickly, let's answer some of these.
That's less than what I paid.
Jay, last thoughts on Omega Apollo 8. It's a little bit big and ceramic, prone to cracking. It's otherwise it's a beautiful piece, but it would be like you need to have 3 or 4 Speedmasters before you get this one.
That's a good way.
The contrast between the black and the really white lettering really works. And then the yellow accents. Yeah.
Yellow just pops.
Everything about that pops.
Good looking movement.
It's just they don't have the brand cachet, but man, Omega does do some amazing stuff over the past few years. It's just they don't have the, they just don't. They're just not Rolex, but because if Rolex did all of this, it would be crazy.
They're doing just fine.
Not
fine.
Rolex, guys. It's just not Rolex. Guys, great little show we got here going. Huge shout out to Rick for coming on, saving the show. OC, Lone Star. We had the Wizard early on. The Wizard. Guys, everybody, thank you for watching. Guys, huge shout out to JDG and Tim Remington. Tonight's legend. Sponsoring the show. And all the members, guys, the memberships, consider becoming a member. Sponsor me on YouTube so we could do this shtick here every night. All right, guys. Take care, everybody. I'll see you
care.
tomorrow.